that fucking streamed that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? People still play this?
Hey man, Payday's a good ass game.
Yeah, and that shit's like, is that shit ever gonna get a fucking another sequel? And no,
probably not. Dude, the devs have been kind of like making crappy games, like The Walking. Didn't they make with The Walking Dead?
something like that.
And it just completely flopped. That's what I'm saying. So big yikes, but
Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is the Overleveled podcast, episode number 77. And welcome. Sorry we've been away.
have we been away though? I mean, there hasn't been much gaming news.
Yeah,
it really hasn't dry here.
It's been very dry. Let's put it like that. Yeah, that.
In terms of everything, not even gaming news, like
not even gaming, but movies, comics, everything. It's been really dry.
Anime, definitely dry.
Anime? Oh no, there was a really good ass anime actually.
The only good one is that fire one.
No, it's no. Oh yeah, that one. And no, there's another one.
I mean,
like I have it on my list.
Attack on Titans.
No. What that show? Oh, you know what? Let's talk about Attack on Titan a little bit. You know, I want to talk about it. Like,
what are we talking about?
The show I was talking about was Astra: Lost in Space.
Never heard of it.
Really good. You should watch it, Jacob.
Definitely won't.
It's like 40-minute episode actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, like Attack on Titan. My biggest problem is I'm hearing that the show is gonna have a new studio doing it, which is a big yikes, and it's the fucking final season, which is another big yikes because they're gonna have to like
condense a lot of stuff.
Condense so much shit. It depends on how much episodes they do, but they're probably gonna break it up into part 1 and 2, like season 3.
Yeah,
which is probably gonna be the case. It's only gonna be 26 episodes, and I just don't see them doing so much, and like how much like twists and turns there's still left. And there was another twist in the latest manga. I'm not gonna say it, but it's a pretty big ass twist what they did there. But yeah, and then
I gotta get back into it.
And what else was I gonna say? One Punch Man, complete garbage. That's why season 2. The story was good, complete garbage because animations was awful because Madhouse wasn't doing it. And
wait, it's already on. What is it on Netflix?
I know it's on Hulu. I don't know if it's on Netflix. It's probably on Crunchyroll too.
The animation wasn't bad, but when you compare it to the first season, it was atrocious.
Oh,
like if you just put it on its own, it wasn't really that bad. Except for there were parts where like there was supposed to be action here, then it's like they like, we're not gonna show it and just like show you the aftermath. Like, but that was lame.
Yeah, it's just like just read the manga at this point, just to get that action and not just cut away.
So you saying the full season's up?
I know Hulu.
I saw it on.
What do you mean the first episode?
Circus Anime.
What do you mean? Hulu has the whole.
You're talking about One Punch Man.
Yeah, the whole season's out. It's done.
Yeah. Season 2 for like it's on Hulu. 12 episodes.
Oh yeah, I don't have Hulu, so.
A certain Kiss Anime. I'm saying
you could do Kiss Anime or Crunchyroll.
It's not on
Crunchyroll. That's why I always use Crunchyroll, so that's why I didn't see it.
Really?
I wonder if it's on Funimation. I canceled that, so I don't even know.
Paying for anime. Why?
But I like to support the anime industry.
Yeah. Well, we got some news about Crunchyroll, but we'll talk about it towards the end.
Yeah, I heard about the Crunchyroll shit.
I didn't hear nothing.
What are we talking about?
Well, we're first, of course, talk about some
video game news.
Game news. No.
Where's that, dog? Ain't happening.
Not much has been happening, but there has been some. I guess we could go with like the smallest announcements, which, Remedy has now obtained the rights to Alan Wake.
I don't know
how it happened.
10-year-old game.
Yeah. And now, like, it's gonna probably go multi-platform. I wouldn't be surprised if they like put it on PS4. I mean, it's already out on Steam, so there's no point unless they want to remaster it and have better textures. I don't see that happening though. I think they're just gonna put it on PS4 and that's it. But do we see this as a massive L to Xbox or what?
It's a 10-year-old game. Who cares?
Honestly, why didn't I mean? even though the game is trash, Microsoft should still like had it so they own the rights to like the first two or something.
Oh, and that,
Well, yeah, like what is it? Not the first two, but
It was just American Nightmare. That was like
Yeah.
expansion.
they should make sure they had the rights to those and like whatever they do after that, like it's on them. But the game is not that good. I played it. I ain't gonna say I played. I put like 10 minutes in, and I'm like, bro, this game is boring.
10 minutes.
But the game is boring. If I can't get 10 minutes to your game, look, that's saying something, bro.
It's very much.
I think it's a cool game. I watched a playthrough of it back in the day.
If you're like looking for amazing gunplay or anything like that, like that game is not the game for you.
But
It's
the
mostly
whole
about
game,
it's about story and atmosphere.
Yeah.
the whole game is you millie rocking shadows, bro. That's all you do. Is millie rock past shadows. I'm like, bro, this shit is trash.
Hey man.
I mean, look,
Some people would make the
I ain't gonna say
comparison
it's
to
trash.
this
Let me
game
focus.
with
It's not
Ico. Ico had shadows.
Yeah, Ico seemed better than this facts.
I mean, I liked Ico. So.
I'm joking. I never played Ico.
Oh. Damn.
I put like 10 minutes into Ico, but that's because that game looked terrible when I played it.
Oh my!
I played it like 10 years after it came out. It looked terrible. And also, I don't like that team's games. Shadow of the Colossus.
Dude, Shadow of the Colossus was lit.
That game is fucking ass.
I never played it, but it looked like a game I wouldn't be into. So that's
I tried to play it. Well, I beat Shadow of the Colossus on PS4, but I tried to play it on PS3 and that shit was ass. I tried to play it again on PS3. I was like, all right, I got like 9 bosses in. I'm like, nah, I can't
you
play
meant
this garbage
PS4
anymore.
with the 9 bosses?
No, I beat it. I went through it all the way on PS4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the game is just not good.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm just saying it's not for me. I'm stopped saying games are trash.
No,
say that for me.
No,
I can distinguish why it's not good. There's some games that are not for me. I will say like Dota is not for me, but no, that game is just not good in my opinion.
All right.
That game is just bad.
Calm down there. See, a game that's like objectively bad is like Duke Nukem Forever. That game is objectively bad.
I think I played it on the N64. Got lost somewhere.
No. You're thinking about
talking about the one that was
PS3
on PS3
version of 360.
Oh, okay, yeah, I never played that one.
Yeah, no, don't ever do
is
it.
that the one where you punch?
It was in development hell.
You be like punching boobies and stuff.
Yeah, punching like alien boobs and shit like that.
That looked terrible.
Yeah, I got that as a present when I was a fucking kid.
But
it was kind of funny.
It was
kind of
funny. Yeah. It was
funny. That's like immature, really immature humor. I don't like that.
Yeah. Wait, it's like South Park type shit.
Wait, punching boobies not fun?
South Park has some cleverness into it. Like it'd be immature, but some of the stuff actually be clever. Like that was just really immature. I'm like,
when did this man Jigga become more serious all of a sudden?
I'm not serious in this. I like my humor to be serious. Facts. Let me quit playing. I actually like immature humor, but if it's done right, and I don't feel like that was done right. It just
something. Let's say like
it was. I can understand that.
I basically feel like it was a game made with a room full of dudes.
Probably.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, pretty much.
So like
that's pretty much the idea of it.
Yeah, it went through development trouble though, so it was probably
it was
several
development
dudes in different like areas and shit like that making that game.
Yeah,
because you should see the evolution of that shit. Like it took them so many years to make that game like actually come out and shit. Oof, it was a big yikes. But yeah, Talai, what do you think about Remedy getting rights back to Alan Wake?
Oh boy, I think that's a really good thing. Now it depends on how they are gonna, how they gonna do it on themselves. Because it's no longer what was it again? It's no longer Microsoft's thing, is it?
Yeah. Basically, Remedy owns the license. The rights.
So now it's a free game. Well, not a free game. It's a free license now to Remedy that I think they can put it on any platform they wanted to, not tied onto one.
Yep.
And
my question is if they're gonna do a sequel.
They probably will.
I think they will. I don't see why not. It did the first one. The first one did well.
Dude, imagine
They
that
can do
shit
well
like
on
a
360.
timed exclusive to PlayStation 5 or something like that.
They need to
Alan
focus on
Wake 2?
control, bro. That's all they need to focus on.
Well, Control is done. That shit's like
Yeah, well, focus on making a control sequel. That should look fire.
I don't know if they're gonna do sequels. Like they haven't done really sequels for their games.
Oh,
Like
it might
Max
be
Payne
Not
1.
running,
Well,
no.
no, wait. What about 2? Did they make 2 or that
They
was
made
Rockstar?
2. Rockstar
Okay.
made 3.
Yeah, because it went from like Max Payne 1, 2, then Alan Wake. I don't count American Nightmares because that's like
It's DLC.
expansion DLC.
Yeah.
And then Quantum Break didn't get a sequel, and then Control.
Yeah,
That's on
wait,
Xbox.
wait,
That's
wait.
Xbox's fault.
That's on Xbox.
No,
because
wait.
they-
Who did the movie thing? Whoever decision was that, it's their fault.
Well, true.
You might as well just give Quantum
Remedies.
Break back to Remedy as well.
No,
Yeah,
keep it
they're
as
not gonna do anything with that shit.
I want
They
them
would
to keep
definitely need to find a new publisher though. With all those Netflix series, that shit probably costs a pretty
it.
penny.
No, don't do that. Get rid of that. That's a
I
bad
mean, it's
idea.
it's the sequel. You gotta do it.
No, you got to get rid of that. It was a bad idea.
Jigga,
man.
you're the one who's the Xbox genius in this building. So
Genius.
Genius, man. He's
He's a genius on Xbox.
I've been a
Man,
genius.
he's the guru of Xbox.
Yeah, the
he's
guru
the
of
guru. You
Xbox.
can say the guru.
well, yeah, the guru of Xbox. So realistically,
Guru of Giddy up.
Oh man,
Jigga's just gonna be like on that like grind. But it's like the way I feel about it is like Remedy should get the right back to Quantum Break and put it on any platform. Realistically, I think it would have done really better on PlayStation than it would
No,
have.
it wouldn't have because PlayStation gamers hated that game for no reason at all, bro. People was hating on that game for no reason. Now, if
Whoa,
you say,
wait a minute. I have
Wait
not
a
hated on
minute.
that game.
I
Look,
did not
if
hate
you-
on it either. I
if
did
you-
not hate on it.
I had
No.
justifiable reasons why I didn't like that.
yeah, if you say you didn't like it because the whole sitting down watching a TV show,
Oh,
I will give that
I
was
said
a
that,
real.
and I didn't like that there was no reload animations, and I did
That's
not like.
dumb.
What do you mean that's
Yeah,
dumb?
that is basic shit though. Yeah,
It's
that's
basic.
weird.
It's like it's not destroying no game experience.
Dude, when I see that
No.
shit, like, bro, his reload, like, I'm like, what the fuck is
Yo,
he
they
doing?
could pay
right
for a
now?
Netflix
Let
series,
that-
but they couldn't pay for a designer to make a reload.
Go sit there and focus on reloads. Y'all working.
Yeah.
Like y'all worrying
Borrow
about
credit,
dumb
right,
things
wait,
that
wait,
don't
wait.
matter. Like,
I'm
bro.
I'm just saying,
When
yeah,
have you
games,
never seen a game with no reload? Like when was the last time you've
like
seen
Gears had a reload. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I don't care about reloading, bro. And he did have reload animation.
No, he didn't, bro.
He
His
just stood
magazine
there.
wasn't
He
going in.
stood
He was
there.
just like pretending to cock the gun. I was like,
No,
what the
he
fuck?
would like throw a clip out and like it was
No,
terrible.
he was not throwing.
No, it,
Now,
it
I'll
was,
say this.
it was
I'll
a
say
terrible
this, though,
animation, but it did have one. Y'all bugging.
Mm.
Jig is just like triggered right now.
Yo, we gotta watch a YouTube video on that one.
So
I
I'll
did.
say this.
I remember that was around the time I was watching a certain YouTuber. I ain't gonna say his name, but he was really hating on that game. Like, you see this reload animation?
Oh, squeaky
I already
voice. You
know
got
this-
it.
I know that voice.
Squeaky voice. Word.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, that animation is not that
I'll
bad.
say,
Y'all-
like for me, like when I saw the game, I was like intrigued. But
Mhm.
obviously, it's when the sales didn't show when the game was
It didn't
released.
even break a mill. I don't even think it broke a mill.
I think the actor just regretted playing doing that role. But if it was if that game was on the PlayStation platform, I think it would sell really well.
Because we like our movies, Kappa.
Oh man, Buru was saying that, dude. The game was right up PlayStation 2's alley. It was literally
Yeah.
a movie. Oh man.
no, if they
It would
say
sell well just because it's on PlayStation. I mean, like, there's shit that you would question why would it sell well, but I mean, PS4 has a lot of demographics or a lot of audiences.
Yeah.
So.
I guess we can make a segue because I have like a not really an opinion topic, but more of like observing. And man, oh man, Gears 5, I feel like is being set up for failure.
You think Gears
We
5
don't
is
like
going to set
Gears
up for
shit
fairs?
Yeah, I
Yo.
think so, dude. There's no promotions. I don't
there
see any
was.
ads.
Yo, the ads are the fucking 5-minute gameplay clips they're getting. I don't know.
Like, bro,
That-
like
that's
I
their
remember,
advertising.
like,
I
no,
think
like
the
let's
ad-
be real though, like PlayStation, that like Spider-Man was like 4 or 5 months out, and they were having fucking ads for Spider-Man, and the same thing with God of War, and they were promoting the shit out of those games.
They don't have
And
the
even
money.
Days
They don't
Gone.
have the budget for it, bro.
I
What
think
do you
it's
mean
because
they
it's
don't got
Game
no
Pass
budget,
fodder.
man?
They don't have the budget for it. It's a Game Pass game.
Oh,
Yeah, how many
man.
people gonna buy that for $60, dog? Come on, you know
I
what the deal
I'm
is.
actually playing to though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
Dude,
Yo,
did you hear the rumor?
they're gonna have a
only-
massive like advertisement budget, and then like sell that bitch for like $5.
But listen, there was a rumor going around. They only filmed 3 mocap scenes.
yeah, that sounds terrible.
3 mocap scenes.
Let's just hope that
Maybe that's
the
Maybe
the
that's the reason
in-game-
why they did not want to show any campaign.
No, hold on.
let's just hope the
That's-
in-game cutscenes are bomb.
No,
Then I guess. What the
Plus,
fuck?
no, but here's the thing: what they showed at E3, right, with Xavier Woods, I think that may be the reason why we didn't get any campaign.
No, they said they're not going to show campaign until it releases September.
That's just bogus because like I know that a couple of my friends that they're into the Gears thing, right, and they've been saying like, yeah, have you seen the gameplay for it? And I think the multiplayer looks okay, not that bad.
Well, supposedly it kind of does look bad because of the whole like.
Mini
Supposedly,
map.
if you get shot, like there's blood all over the fucking screen.
No.
Oh no, bullet. There's bullet
I'm not talking
indicators.
about that.
There's bullet indicators
No,
where you're
I'm
getting
not
shot
talking
now.
about that. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that you have to choose wisely when you can respawn. That idea was pretty cool, I think. But
I heard the map's also too big. Maps are too big.
Where
But
the
It's
hell
like
did you
having
hear
the,
that
it's
from?
having the whole like Call of Duty Ghost syndrome, where the maps are gosh dang too big.
Oh no, oh, that shit's
I
ass.
just think, like honestly, I'm not huge into Gears because I do see my friends play it, but like it's like I said. I mean, for them, I think multiplayer aspect it'll be okay for them, but I think there'll be one point where the campaign will just flop.
But so, do we see Gears being number one?
No.
Number one in terms of
the month. In
Game
terms
Pass
of September.
sales, yes.
No,
Wait, it comes
I
out
think
in September. What
comes
else
out
comes out in
September.
September?
Borderlands 3.
No,
Borderlands,
hell no.
yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I don't.
What?
I don't see in terms of multi-platform based. No.
It ain't gonna do a Spider-Man.
It's gonna
Or
be
God of
on
War?
Game Pass. Period. That's just not gonna be top of VG charts or whatever for 60.
It won't be.
for
It won't be
$60.
number one even on Twitch. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
I don't
after
think.
3 days.
yeah.
No, here's
No,
the thing.
I think it'll be number one on Twitch. I don't know if it'll.
I
No,
don't
I
know.
don't think so. No,
I don't
I
think so.
You guys
I
don't think so? Gosh dang, man.
No.
You're even
No,
more
because
harsh than me.
Borderlands
I
comes out
have to
the same
agree with
week.
them, bro.
Borderlands is way bigger in terms of like a streaming game. Borderlands, the co-op, the
The
co-op
game is
people?
coming out.
Oh,
Remember, they pushed up the date, so Borderlands 3 comes out a couple days after Gears.
even so, like Gears is
so,
not
yeah.
much of a streaming game. I don't think there's a lot of
Gears-
there's not a
here's-
lot of
here's the
people
thing.
in the streaming community that are big that want to play Gears.
You see,
Like
here's the
usually
thing.
when there's like a top when there's like top streamers playing a console type game, it's usually PlayStation exclusive. Like God of War, like a bunch of big streamers played that. Spider-Man,
Yeah.
bunch of big streamers played
You
that.
see,
I don't think that will happen for Gears.
for Gears, like I
It's
know,
not
like
that
most,
type.
some of my friends who are partnered streamers, they only average because they said this before. Gears 4 flopped after 3 days. After 3 days, the whole community died.
I disagree with that.
No,
No. Well,
You
I
can
agree with
hop on
Jacob
the
because you
game.
still can get lobby matches and stuff like that.
no.
people.
I'm talking about like there was no support for the game. There was nothing after the 3 days of its release.
What do you mean by support? Like,
Customer support. You like the
You
support
mean
for the game,
updates?
updates, patches, nothing like
well,
that.
well,
What do you
no, I
mean?
think that's
No,
where
no,
there
the
was.
game has been updated. What the fuck?
No,
I think
they weren't doing as much when they
I
should.
mean,
have
they
done
added
on the release.
DLC and shit. What do you mean?
Yeah,
No.
that's fine.
Like so let's put it like this, right? So with Gears 4, when it came down to the multiplayer base, flat, like pings were going off all over the place, laggy lobbies, and they weren't really
No,
fixing
that got to be people because I never really had many problems with that.
also there, and plus like even after the first, I think it was the first 6 months or something, I never saw a lot of people playing that game after that. I think it just died out.
Well,
after
yeah.
six-
I mean, if you're talking about streaming, yeah, but like
No, I'm
they're
talking about
gonna
streaming.
be playing that game.
No, I'm talking about streaming base. streaming based, it was just like died out 3 days, and a lot of people were just like, "I'm not going to stream this game." Some people still stick to the game, Gears 4, but I commend them for that. But it's like that game needs to die now.
It's not
Legitly.
it's not a very popular stream game. That's just
Yeah,
it's not like a
it's
lot of
Shotgun
popular
Simulator.
stream games are like CS:GO, Fortnite. Those games are
popular.
they look engaging and friendly, whereas
Yeah.
Gears is just extreme violence.
And I think that game as well won't be able to be, which we'll talk about in another topic for YouTube base. So,
I
but
guess,
like
yeah, keep going.
Gears, but like I think in terms of where Gears is right now, this should be the final game for its franchise. I think personally.
I will say I do think Gears needs to be put on ice.
I wouldn't say like put the whole gear, like just update the multiplayer, like the story, get rid of that shit, bro. Like,
I mean,
I think
get rid of the
I say keep trying to update Gears 5's multiplayer, and
Mm-hmm.
don't have Gears come out until another like 5 years.
I would
That's
say
what I'd say.
I mean, considering the amount of people, the amount of devs that they've acquired and studios they've acquired, they definitely
Black
should.
Tusk-
They should have enough content for the
Black
next
Tusk,
coming 5
honestly,
years.
should just go back, which is originally, Coalition was originally Black Tusk Studios. They were making a heist type of game. I would not mind if they put Gears on ice and we get that heist game.
Mhm.
That's what I think.
Yeah, it's just that the way things are right now, Xbox is just gonna put out these, like Gears, and they're gonna try and force it out of us and try and spend $5 if you're gonna get Ultimate Game Pass, so it's $60 if you're gonna get it normally. And I just think it's just dumb. Like
I
to
don't
be
know how much Steam will do, like
Steam?
in terms of boosting sales.
I don't think
For
it'll do
Halo,
well.
it's gonna do a lot.
Yeah,
For
I think Halo's going to do well.
mm,
Gears, I don't
No,
see it.
Gears ain't that big anymore.
Halo will do well on PC, but Gears on PC, you can forget about it because
Yeah.
Gears on PC is already bad as it is.
Dude, it'll be game over if they put like $180. Why say dollars? 180 gigabytes of like storage for the
I
game,
can imagine that.
or
I can
200
Some way
gigs.
to compress
I'm
that
gonna
shit,
get
bro.
pissed.
They need to learn how to compress their files and not just don't use FLAC files. People don't notice the difference. Like, who are you? Like that, like texture files, they need to compress them better. Come on.
No, I definitely noticed the difference. You're
No,
bugging.
it's like
joking,
even like when it
Like
came
out
down
here,
to the
Jiggy.
PC, when it came down to PC based as well, cross playing, that was a bad thing by Microsoft doing that because after its release there was issues, and then they still haven't fixed them. Cross play.
Yeah.
So
I guess we can segue into another Xbox topic. Not really Xbox, because I don't think Xbox owns this game. It's mostly just like
multi-platformed.
no, it's not multi-platform. They just helped with the development. So, Cuphead, that is funny enough, going to be a Netflix show.
Oh boy.
I don't know. It's supposed to be a comedy. I mean, the game is very comedic, So I'm not. I think it's an interesting idea if they do the art and animation well. I think I'm on board, but they fuck up the art and animation, then I'm very not for it.
They definitely need more people on that team to do that. I don't know who's gonna do it. I would hope it would be like the original plus some experienced animators.
Yeah.
They definitely can't do that shit by themselves. The DLC got fucking pushed back. They trying to do that shit. Those two guys.
But do you think it's no? I feel like Netflix is just gonna hire animators and stuff like that.
Just animators, not even have the original guys.
I don't know if they would. I don't know if the public statement said they're gonna be doing that themselves. But I'm gonna assume they're gonna get more manpower.
They probably have obviously feedback on the story or whatever.
Yeah. But is everyone like for it, against, or what?
I don't. I never played Cuphead, so I don't. know anything about the story other than he's some dude who made a deal with the devil or some shit.
But like, are you interested in that type of art style for like?
Yeah, I like the art style. It's pretty cool. So if they made it into a fucking is it gonna be like live action or something or
No, it's gonna be like the same. It's Cuphead. Like they had the cover for it and same art style.
Okay, look, I would probably like give it a try, like check it out, but I probably wouldn't like stay into it.
Mm-hmm.
I have faith in Netflix's animated shit, so I'll give it a shot.
Castlevania is one of their top tiers.
Yeah, Castlevania is fucking ridiculous.
Dude, I can't wait for Devil May Cry. That shit's gonna be with the same team that did Castlevania. Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
No.
Yeah, Netflix is making a Devil May Cry animated show like Castlevania. They're gonna have the same team do Castlevania, go on do Devil May Cry.
It's gonna be busted.
Can't wait because they know how to do fucking action.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be insane. What about you, Taladia? You down for a Cuphead Netflix show?
That's a big. That's a big if it succeeds. And are they doing it live action? Do we know?
It's gonna be like from the cover or slash poster that Netflix announced. It's the same type of art style for the game.
Oh my god, it's gonna do. I think it's gonna do okay, but it won't be as well. It won't be as brilliant as, let's say, what's the other next video game that made it to? The Witcher. Like once the Witcher shows
Yeah,
up,
and Castlevania.
yeah, it won't do as well as that. I feel.
Well,
It depends.
well, Witcher
it all
might
depends on how
bomb
amazing it is. Because
Witcher might bomb, but we'll get into that later.
I hope not. Bro. I'm gonna be salty if it does.
If it bombs and Jigga gets salty, then we know who to blame, Jigga.
No, they're banking on that show to like succeed.
They
want that.
need it, bro. They losing everything, bro. They need that show to do well.
Oh, dude, I got some slander for Netflix, but you know we'll get into that later.
Speaking of Witcher, though, I started playing Witcher 1. That shit is
that's hard, dude. They need to do a Witcher 2 enhanced edition like treatment on that game.
And Witcher 3.
Yeah, that game is rough. You know what? I'm still enjoying it though.
Wow, you a good one. I definitely couldn't.
I'm only like in the first area though. I'm
surprised they haven't done that, like the Witcher 2 enhanced edition with like the Witcher 1. I would not mind if they redid that.
The game came out in fucking 2007.
Yeah, but they did the same thing with The Witcher 2, though. Like, The Witcher 2 came out, and then they redid The Witcher 2.
That's crazy.
They used a new engine for The Witcher 2, so...
Well, I got that, too. I'm gonna...
Because I think, like, Red... Yeah, Red... It was the Red engine. It was 1.0 for, what was it? For the first game, and then I think it was, like, 2... for the second, and then the enhanced was like 2.5 or 3, and then I think The Witcher 3 was like 4, and then Cyberpunk's 5, Red Engine 5 or some shit like that. But yeah, I guess we could talk about the NVIDIA graphics supercards. They've come out. I'm kind of glad that I bought a phone instead of getting a 2080. Kind of glad I went with that purchase because my phone was being bad.
You made the right decision, dog.
Now I get a 2080 Super.
Yeah, your phone was dying. So.
Yeah.
And plus, it's like I don't know what they're doing. They have too many cards out.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, I wonder if like the cards are not moving like they want to, so there's like they're doing everything they can to try to move them. I don't know, but
their cards are probably doing fine. It's the fact that they just want more money.
They want more money.
They're just trying to shit on AMD's parade.
They also want to beat AMD as well.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I heard from Sentry is NVIDIA's been using old architecture for a while, and they still beat them in performance. AMD.
I didn't know
AMD
that.
using new architecture, like a new node or some shit like that.
Yeah, new size on the node.
Yeah.
And new architecture.
I didn't know that Chick and the dude from Nvidia are cousins.
Yep, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's some weird fucking. That's some weird
That's some fucking fancy
fun
dynasty
fact
shit,
shit.
bro.
Yeah. But I guess for me, I'm very much feeling that I'm definitely going to probably make that upgrade. I know the 2080 Super comes out on like July 29th. So hopefully I have enough money by then to get it. Because, I need that card to play, Cyberpunk in a well-stable frame rate. And, I want to make a little service announcement. And Cyberpunk 2077 for PC, the collector's edition is up on Best Buy, I believe. Last time I checked, so you guys can try that out.
I'm still salty, bro. I got the I don't know, bro. Because Best Buy, whatever they did to my card, messed it up to where it took the money back, but it's still it's taken up as if the money wasn't taken back, but it said rescinded. So therefore my card, the money is taken up, so I can't do shit. I was gonna try to cancel the PS4 version and get the PC version, but it's I don't know if I cancel it, would that money be I don't know. It just they fucked up my card, dog. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hate when Best Buy does that. I don't like their pre-order policy where they take your money out to make sure.
Usually they put it back. I don't mind unless they put it back. But
I mean, I don't have the money right now. That's why I'm complaining.
You trying to pre-order with none?
Yeah, but Amazon, you can pre-order that shit and you don't get charged for it until it ships.
Thanks.
That's what I like about Amazon, but problem is they don't have gamers clubs, so.
And they don't get the collector's editions, bro. Or they get 2 copies of it, bro.
Oh yeah, the PC, yeah, that was terrible.
I really feel like everybody is plotting against Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
It's they get the games 3 days later. They still don't even have the AMD CPUs up, but Newegg has them. It's
yeah,
bro,
dude, yeah, they get them late for some reason. I was noticing. I was looking at their GPUs for the NVIDIA Supers, and it was taking it wasn't even out last time I checked. So
I wonder if they sold out or just everybody not fucking with Amazon. Bro.
Yeah, who knows? Because I get kind of mad about that shit.
Amazon not getting the hookup no more.
Thanks. But I guess, Red, what do you think about the cards?
They're pretty much what they should have been in the first.
What
place.
they originally should have been. Yeah, I agree. Everyone said hold off. A lot of people said hold off on that. So
2070 Super looking like a good buy.
Yeah,
if you don't have
it's
a
best
card.
performance / best money value. I'd say.
I don't have the money right now.
500, and then 2080 Super is going to be probably 700, and they're probably going to do a 2080 Ti Super. I wouldn't be surprised.
That naming is going to be trash. They shouldn't have came out. They shouldn't have came out with the Super, or not the Super. They shouldn't have came out with the Ti with the 2080.
Oh man,
they changed that, and then
actually, I feel because what wasn't the 2070 Super almost close to a 2080? So by that logic,
it was getting there.
Yeah, by that logic, the 2080 Super will be probably getting close to the 2080 Ti. So
you mean that 2080 Ti Super?
Oh man,
that's
gonna be 1,200.
That shit is already at 1,200. That's what I'm saying. They could have definitely just waited to release the Ti later.
Yeah.
But they wanted their money now. And they knew people would spend $1,200, $1,300 on a fucking video
card. There's no fucking competition. That's the thing.
Yeah.
People say, man, AMD makes good cards. No, they haven't.
Bro, you better not hype up them new GPUs because them things are overheating. Bro, I heard people having a lot of problems.
AMD's, I was hearing about that. I heard the fans are shit or some shit like that too. So,
bro, AMD, what is y'all doing?
And then I heard about their CPUs, like their new CPUs, and I've always been hearing how great AMD's CPUs are. Supposedly the new generation of CPUs are fucking up in some games like Destiny and shit like that. So
it's because they're. I mean, it's because they're new.
Yeah.
They need. I mean, give it time for it to be updated, whatever.
Needs to ASAP though when it comes to multiplayer games.
Oh, I mean, it's new hardware. They have to update. They have to update your drivers or whatever. That's what
But
always
my thing
happens.
is, there should have been updates already in place. You know what I mean?
I don't think that ever happens.
Yeah, but
That
No, I
never
thought,
happens. They
I'm
don't
pretty sure
like.
Super had drivers. The NVIDIA Supers.
But
I heard
it's
got
based
some
off the same architecture. It's just
Yeah.
pushing more
Yeah, true.
power. They're still 2070s and 2060s. They just have
Yeah.
more CUDA cores.
Yeah.
More,
AMD is
like
actually a
it's
new
the
like
same shit. Yeah, it's new architecture.
Mhm.
It's completely different. They have to update that.
My thing is, they got to be on top of that shit. If they wait,
Give
too
it a
long,
couple of months. It's not going to be perfect.
yeah. True.
But
Either
still,
way, they're still beasts of CPUs. They're still really fucking good, beating out Intel finally.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm saying probably upgrading to a 2080 Super is my 970. Like, never get graphics cards from Asus. Their failure rates are fucking crazy. Because I'm about to send this one back, but I'm probably not. Because I'm just gonna wait for the 2080 Super. But yeah, going from a 970 to a 2080 Super is a big upgrade for me. So
like the way it sounded for you, like
He's playing
They
on
would-
1080p.
yeah,
like
like a
they would
medium
be
settings now.
companies where I would fucking put it in the return box and not feel bad. Like, there's certain companies where I would not feel bad about scamming them over. And the way it's going with Asus, it seemed like they one of them companies, but like your graphics card should not die that easy. Like,
No.
Yeah.
You
No.
might want to upgrade to 1440 if you're waiting for a 2080 Super.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a new monitor. So
dang, he balling.
no. If I get my
I-
2080 Super, I'm gonna be waiting
Yeah.
for a while to get a new monitor though.
Send me yo when you on it.
Man, go be 1080 Ultra.
Because my 1080p G-Sync monitor is going somewhere.
Oh man, she's gonna take a road trip.
I don't know, dude. Because it's only a DVI monitor, so
I need to get my
So
monitor.
it's maxed out at like 120 or whatever.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe they always send me bad cards because, Unforgiven saying he hadn't had issues with his Asus, but for me,
They don't
dude,
like
this is my third. Yeah, first. No, I'm trying to think. I think originally, no, no, actually, this is my fourth card. I just thought about it the first time was right when I got a brand new PC and the graphics card got all fucked up and shit like that. There were like lines on my fucking like TV and my monitor, and I had to replace that shit.
The hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I would be like, the fuck is going on?
I don't know, dude. Maybe Asus just fucking hates my guts.
No, it could be like have you checked the failure rates for their stuff products?
I haven't.
I thought Asus always made good products. I mean,
know.
at least their monitors. I haven't heard much about their GPUs at all.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Mine's
an
the Asus 970 Turbo, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
when you spend that much money on the GPU, that should be not allowed, bro.
Oh no, I didn't spend money. I send that shit back to them. Granted, I have to fucking pay for
What was the warranty
shipping.
on that?
I have to pay for shipping.
Oh, that's some hoe shit.
Yeah, I feel like they should really pay for shipping. You sent out this bum ass product. Why do I have to pay to send it back to you? See,
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
dumb.
why I would do that box treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Replace it, take it back to the store. Like, fuck y'all, bro. No man.
Oh,
I don't recommend anybody do that. Pay for your products.
yeah. So, what about you, Talata? Do you have anything regarding the thoughts on the supers?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I feel.
All we know is that they're super.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know.
Super. Going from a 970 me the super. It's ironic. But I guess we could talk about the controversy of Shenmue 3.
Here we
Dude,
go again.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
So here we go
This game
again.
has so much controversy. It's insane.
Yeah.
So because we didn't talk about it,
This
Right.
game has more controversy than Fallout 76, bro. This shit is
Yeah,
insane.
So
What
I
the
think we
hell?
talked a little bit about it, that it was on the Epic Store, right? We found out it was on the Epic Store. It
Mhm.
kind of misled people saying it was going to be on Steam, and then literally took the rug right out from underneath them and said, "Psych, we're going to Epic." And I'm like, "Oh shit, you know what? Can we get our refunds?" They're like, "No, no, no." Um, Probably Deep Silver, because Deep Silver is the publisher, and they made the deal with Epic, and they were like, "No, we're not doing that shit." Even though originally it was a Kickstarter game, and then they poured a little bit of money or some shit like that, and then they made the deal with Epic to get some money because Epic paid for it, and Epic now, out of the controversy and the outcry and people wanting their money back, they're giving refunds, but the people that are still on the Kickstarter, like PS4 players and whatnot, and PC players that are opting to keep the code for Epic, right? They're not going to be able to get pre-order bonuses, and they will have to purchase it. And I also heard from somebody else that Kickstarter gets their own bonuses, but the whole problem is that they should have all these bonuses, together, if they're the ones that helped fund the game. That's my
Yeah.
thoughts there, because it to me seems a scummy move, because you're getting
It
more
is.
people to pay for this shit for pre-order bonuses. Personally, I've always felt pre-order bonuses in a single player game should not happen. Even for Death Stranding, and I love the game, should not have pre-order bonuses and stuff like that for cosmetics. I think it's stupid, but it is what it is. But overall, another controversy yet again. I do think Shenmue 3 is going to bomb. I don't see it getting a fourth game. So
Well, I thought this was the end.
no,
No,
why did
he's only
everyone say that?
40% through the story. It's not
Yeah,
that.
everyone keeps saying that. No, at Shenmue 2, he's said years back that he planned it up until 6.
Yeah, he's trying to make a Yakuza type series, bro. Trying to make
No.
12 of them
Back in the
motherfuckers.
Dreamcast, he had that stuff out. He was like, "We're going up to 6," and I guess everyone forgot. People thought the third one wasn't going to be his final one, and then he reiterated, "Nah, I'm going up to 6."
Nah, but
That
look,
DLC shit is scummy.
that game doesn't even look good enough for them to try to pull some shit like that.
It doesn't.
Like,
Yeah.
y'all need to check yourselves, because look. I liked the story. Like, Shenmue was never really. Well, I don't know. It actually didn't look that bad, but the fighting looks bad. The visual
Characters
style looks
like
bad.
movements,
Oh my god!
characters animation, or their facial animation, like their oh my god.
Dude, there's no life in those
Their faces don't move.
I
when they
swear
talk.
they probably seen so much death in their lives they just cannot react.
They're just like, bruh, like they look like Muppets or puppets.
I was gonna say something, but that would have been bad for me to say. I'm gonna hold my tongue.
Like, it looks like they whole face is like flat, and like they just got what anime or cartoon or it's something where like their faces are flat, but like their lips move, but it's like just flat lips on their
Like
face.
One Punch Man sometimes,
Yeah.
when he's not serious and it's like a derpy face. Oh wait, I shouldn't even say that. Whatever, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
Because it's like anime has the derpy faces to be funny and stuff like that. But someone's gonna take that out of context.
Bro, imagine paying $120 for a game to come out on Kickstarter and not getting the DLC. Like what? Like come on. What is this? I don't.
You can't even get a refund. That's what's so bad about it. I don't know. That's
Well, no, you can get a refund. It's just it's like Epic said. Didn't Epic say they want to give people refunds if they don't want the Epic version? That's what I thought I heard.
Yeah, I heard something like that.
but you can't be like, I don't want a refund because I didn't get my pre-order DLC or nothing.
Oh yeah, I don't think you can do that.
Then I'd be like, yo, I don't want to support this shit no more.
Mhm.
I don't want this game anymore.
I know Jay Barry supported that shit. Oh man,
And it's like I don't know. I feel like they're going about things the wrong way.
it's like mostly Deep Silver. I feel.
Yeah, because their relationship with Epic, at least.
Yeah,
There
they've
was
been
some
having that
partnership.
relationship for a while, right?
Yeah, with Metro.
Yeah. So they're gonna keep doing that shit. So whatever Deep Silver's next game is, that's just gonna be going to Epic.
Epic is ruining companies and studios.
They're ruining
It
games,
must be
bro.
stopped.
They definitely need to be stopped.
They need to be stopped because people cannot resist the bag.
No,
It's too
the Outer
hard.
World, get that shit on Game Pass for PC.
Yeah. People are like, I don't want to play Outer Worlds on PC because on Epic, Game Pass.
Yeah,
Free.
because they have that shit on PC.
Yeah,
So
there should be no reason to duck Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
If you're looking forward to it, or
Exactly.
you like what it looks like.
yeah, but so you got anything to say regarding the whole Epic situation for Shenmue
Nothing
3?
to add.
Okay. So I guess we can kind of talk about let me look at the list real quick just to make sure I haven't missed anything of it. Great importance, you know.
Jigga the best gamer on the podcast.
Oh,
Facts.
Jigga is not the best gamer in the
No,
podcast.
Jigga,
Yeah,
Best gamer in what?
I would say
Definitely.
I'm the
Okay.
best gamer. I guess we could talk about Outer
nah.
Worlds. Well, we'll go to Outer Worlds.
Okay.
I know I don't want to paraphrase, but I know there was a story floating around. There was an interview with one of the devs of the Outer Worlds, and I know the interviewer was kind of like pushing him. They were talking about the interviewer was just basically asking him about politics and what's the politics of this, you know, in this game, right? Because like a lot of, you know, I guess journalism is like they want politics in games. And they were saying, yes, there will be politics, but they won't be forced on you. Like you'll have different sides of different politics, and you can decide what politics you agree with in our world. And I was like, you know what? I'm fine with that. Because you know that they're not forcing you in like one area or another. They're not like saying this is right, this is wrong, this is bad, and this is good. They give both sides and stuff like that, and I find that to be refreshing because a lot of, I would say some not a lot. I say some games do that to you and just like shove it down your throat, and it's like, gotta take this, and I'm like, I'm good. Like when your mother like forces you to fucking drink that cough syrup, and when it tastes like shit. It's like, nah, mom, I don't want to do it. It's like, nah, you fucking have to. You're fucking bombing afterwards.
That's a good thing. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. No game like politics in the game is fine. Having politics in the game is fine. I have no problem with politics in game. It's just when they force it.
Yeah. It's like you don't have to force it. It's just like that to me. I just don't understand why certain devs do that. Is beyond me.
Yeah.
Because some of them, I don't think they know their game's not good, so they try to use politics to like promote it and shit. But it's not something you should do. Like, I mean, there's really nothing wrong with politics in game. Like, if you look at it, Mafia 3 was kind of a political game, but
they didn't shove it down your throat.
If you do it right, it's fun and it makes sense.
Yeah.
Just stuff the gameplay.
Like Metal Gear Solid 3 has Metal Gear Solid is like political, but doesn't force on your throat. It has like, you know, very subtle and stuff like that.
Yeah, gives you ideas of different viewpoints.
Yeah,
or whatever.
That's what I like about those type of games. It's subtle, it's on your face, whereas like Mass Effect Andromeda was very much in your face with certain characters, and I was like, oh, wow.
Mass Effect Andromeda was trash.
Was.
I hurt my heart, dog.
I did. I was like, let's go another Mass Effect game, even though 3's ending sucks. They can redeem themselves.
What makes me so sad is I'm
Effect
going back playing Mass Effect 1. That game is amazing. Like, even all the annoying stuff you got to do, that story is still amazing, bro.
The music too, beautiful. I love the
Man.
fucking music aspect.
I just don't think they can ever beat that game.
No,
Too
I don't
long
think so.
elevator scenes, or
Oh yeah, dude. Hey
Loading
man, those
screens?
were iconic.
That really didn't bother me. Like I never got why people complained about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a loading screen though.
it's
I
super
mean-
long loading screens, man.
I mean, it's not that bad, but if you enjoying the story, just enjoy it. But I
I
don't
wonder
know.
how
I'm playing
long it is, like
it
on
on PC, so that's
the
different.
SSD. Yeah, I wonder how long it takes on like on the SSD.
I don't know. That's a good question.
All right, somebody get SSD and check it out.
Dude, I need to upgrade my
I'm definitely not doing
HDD
that.
to SSD. I need to
Are you
get that
running
shit
hard
to 2
drives?
terabytes though. Yeah, dude. I have my games on hard drives.
Me too.
And I got my software for Windows on my SSD. It's 128 gig though.
Yeah, bro.
You can get really fast. Like having any type of SSD is really good, to be
But
honest.
usually the most optimal is what I hear from people saying is Samsung.
Yeah, but they cost a lot
Oh yeah, I heard
because
they
of
call
how the life expectancy of them. They last for a good while.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're also the fastest. So life expectancy plus being the fastest.
Say you a couple of seconds, but you ain't missing nothing.
Yeah, you might as well just buy like a Kingston or some shit, like 480 gig for like $50.
Yep.
50, 70. And they'll be much faster than a hard drive.
Agreed.
I don't know. I have
Um,
SSD. I don't use it. I mean, like Red Hood, just use it for the Windows and that's it.
Yeah.
Those bad, man.
Yeah.
I got 2 in my rig. 2 SSDs.
Hey man, send me one. You don't need it, dog.
Sure.
SSDs are getting cheaper though. So
Yeah.
eventually someday they gonna get rid of hard drives and we gonna be all SSD gang out here.
I don't know
Then they
about
gonna
that. You're not gonna find a 4 terabyte SSD for anytime soon for cheap.
I mean,
Not
when they
good.
get rid of actually, you might be right though. I was saying when they get rid of hard drives, but SSDs is probably it's only like 3 companies like really making memory stuff, and it's like if they wanted to, like they have done like 2 times, they can just fuck us over and raise the prices, and we can't do nothing about it until a government steps in and sue them. Then it's like, oh, sorry, we got caught with our hand in the cookie jar. We'll decrease your prices. Like, bro, fuck y'all.
This is why competition is good.
Facts.
Yeah.
Until they start fixing prices, then yeah.
That's bad.
Oh man. But Ty, what do you think about the whole Outer Worlds situation? About them not force feeding politics in their game.
I think you said most of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't really add much into it.
All right, that's good that you agree.
All right.
Sane person, I like. So I think trying to think if
There's a couple of things for gaming.
Yeah, give me one more sec just so I can pull this up, just so I can make sure that we did not forget anything else regarding the gaming side.
Oh, the Nintendo Lite.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit. We got to talk about Gamer Girl. We got to talk about it.
Here we go,
We got
bro.
to talk about it.
Oh, where the simps at in the chat? Where the simps at?
Wait,
Gamer Girl.
Who
Now
bought
this
these?
is interesting.
Ew.
These are different reports coming out,
Wait.
dude.
wait.
gotta talk-
Time out. Who is she, firstly?
Delphine.
No, that's her name. I know that, but
Yeah, what do you mean?
who is she?
She's just a young streamer that's like
Streamer.
19 years old.
Is she even a streamer?
All right, I
Yeah,
don't know if
yeah,
she is.
I
Honestly,
think she's a streamer.
I just
Pretty
guess
sure
streamer.
she's
Yeah.
a streamer.
Okay, Twitch streamer. Okay.
But she has other stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Patreon on and popping. Oh,
I don't even think she's a gamer, bro.
No, of
Might
course
not
not.
be.
What do you think? Like, dude,
Game.
a lot of the people like cam girls and shit like that go into freaking Twitch because it's like a way that they can make a lot of fucking money and kind of what could I say this?
Okay,
Kind
she's
of prey upon young boys in the
Yeah.
Twitch streams and have them use their parents' credit cards and donate the money.
Yo, but at that point, you might as well just be a just chatting streamer. Why pretend to play video games?
Because it's bigger money on Twitch than just
Then
chat.
No. But I think Red
No,
is
I'm saying on
asking
Twitch.
why.
Just
I think
chatting
it's
streamer.
because there's a lot more gamers on Twitch than in like IRL streamers.
Because
And
most
Go into
gamers
that
are
demographic.
solitary people who don't have much contact with the outside world, so it's like they're easy to prey upon.
Mhm.
here's the thing, right?
Give them a little bit of attention, then she loves me. Let me throw my whole wallet at her, like, bro.
Bruh, it depends on the streamer itself, right? Because I'm a streamer, right? I'm not afraid to admit that. I have got friends who do IRL streams and stuff that are females, right? But they have stated as well that it all depends on the streamer's behavior on Twitch. If it's TOS boundary or if it's non-TOS boundary. If they try to, let's say, use their, let's say, accessories, right? That's just the best way to put it. They use their accessories on Twitch to get more subs, to get more views, and they say, "Oh well, I hear I'm playing a game," and they get all like, sexy type of thing, and I just think, I think that's wrong personally, but they use it to their advantage, and I think I've seen a lot of female streamers do that, and some other female streamers have complained about it, like why these girls do that, I'll never know. So, I
For
mean,
the bag, man. For the bag.
I think it's because of the money. It's because of the money, man. They need the money, and at the end of the day, if they can't, play games, use their assets they got. So that's what it is, and I think that's wrong morally. But this girl, the streamer, whoever she is, whoever she plays, and using whatever she's doing on Twitch, it should be straight off 24-hour ban,
Damn.
or like whatever she's done. If it's
Yeah, but she's at the Twitch. How can I put this lightly? Twitch doesn't. They want to be looked at as, oh yeah, we'll definitely,
is she
you know,
partnered?
yeah, yes. Wait, no. I think she's just a cosplayer. Someone was telling me.
If she's a cosplayer, then that's a straight up instant 24-hour ban.
What do you mean? I mean, if she's just a cosplayer, they can't.
No. I mean, if she's breaking TOS, then that's a straight up 24-hour ban.
No. I think Burrow was saying that she's just a cosplayer, like probably just Twitter, and that's it.
Yeah, she's not. I don't think she's breaking. Even if she was on Twitch, she's not breaking TOS.
Yeah, she's not. So
It depends. No, but
I don't even know where her Twitter
Because
is.
she's not selling the stuff on Twitch. I think she's selling it on her own site or something. So it's like,
Yeah, she has her
what
own
can they
like
do?
merch and shit like that.
Oh,
But no, we got to talk about it because we haven't mentioned it, right?
It's some
Okay.
weirdos out here buying dirty bathwater. That's all.
Dude, she uses she
oh, that's
she
disgusting.
is in like a little suit, right? And she's just like gamer girl water up for sale.
Are you
And then you got one person just like, I can't wait to smoke her bath water. And I'm like, I hope this is satire, because if this shit is real, my gosh, how low have we gotten to society because people want to just invade people's fucking
there's
bath
a lot of
I was like, listen, if you want bath water, listen, I got you. I can hook you up. I can go in the bathtub, take a bath, get some bubbles in there, right?
Right. Here's my take on the whole bathroom.
I'll sell it for like $60 a pop. And if
Wait.
Listen. I'm not done. And if it sells out, wait. And if it sells out, I can do you one better. I can sell you my gosh dang urine for $100.
Whoa!
Wait. He sold a tank of that water earlier today.
Yes,
that's fucking nuts, dude. If she's selling that, well, business wise, that's something she's doing right, but morally wise, it's wrong.
But bro,
morally wise, how is it wrong? It's for the people that are buying it. It's fucking utterly sad, bro. They're all simps.
If I sell my poop, it's dumb. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's dumb.
Yeah,
If you
exactly.
actually
If
buy it,
if there's a market for it, why the fuck not? Why?
I mean, because people
Those
are
people-
fucking idiots, dude. People will buy that shit,
Yeah.
dude. I'm not even.
You
I'm not
can't blame
even mad at her.
the
I'm not
player.
even
You have
mad
to
at
blame
her.
the game, bro. Actually, you can't blame the player. You have to blame the fucking people
I'll
that
take
are
it to you on
fucking.
Discord.
They're buying the game, bro.
Take a
I
look on
don't know.
Discord.
This is a terrible analogy.
But it's like
he just that man trying to figure it out. Like, bro,
Try.
I just can't
no,
do
but
it.
I'll say this, right? When it comes down to people doing stuff like this, right? And doing it in such a way that, oh, well, I'm telling you about the water where I've been naked and shit like that.
Well,
Obviously,
she wasn't even naked. She was wearing a little like suit.
well, you never know. You can never know.
I mean, we actually know because there was no body in there, so it's like that was just regular sink water.
Dude, and then there was like a report going around. I don't know if it's true. Take it with a grain of salt. But supposedly there was like no DNA trace in the fucking water.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
That's fucking crazy. That means like
That makes sense.
literally
Yo,
sucked
she just has to know that everyone that bought that shit is a creep, and she should probably block them. That's all.
I'm so fucking lost right now because let me straight up tell you that this story on its own is taking a number.
It's fucking insane, but you know,
Dude, I wonder if someone
this is real life. I guess
pledged
maybe.
$2,500 on her Patreon, because if you do, you are her god, and she couldn't possibly ever thank you enough. I couldn't possibly think of a good enough reward for the very best patron I will ever have. If you achieve this tier, please private message me. I'm not sure what reward I could give you, but we'll talk about it.
She's getting
I love
straight
you.
dicks, straight dicks in that straight dick pics in
What's
that
the tier?
fucking private message.
500.
Speaking,
Straight dick pics.
yeah, speaking about DMs and stuff like that, right? I know, like I've seen people say, "Look, hey, I've got Patreon, premium Patreon or some shit like that," right?
She has private snaps.
Premium
Patreon.
that's it calls premium Snapchats, right? But they use Patreon, and I'm just like, bro, really? And then it's like, yeah. So, and it works. It does work out. So
she should getting that money.
she's getting that money. However, she's doing the money, I think it's wrong. Like the way she's doing it, but because fooling people. But the people who are doing it are idiots.
Oh
Yeah, those
They're
people.
idiots.
It doesn't even matter if she's fooling them or not. The fact that they buy the product is just fucking insane.
Yeah, it's sold out.
It's free money. It's free money. I can't blame her for fooling them. Like they're fucking idiots in the first place. Like I can't. Like
All right, bro. Take it
it's
easy,
their
my dude.
fault. They gotta hold that.
But what I was gonna say is that the reason why this is funny as satire when the dude said that Red Hood is because we know somebody's probably actually doing it. That's why it's funny as satire. Like he might have been joking, but he probably knows somebody who's actually really doing that, and it's like that's disturbing. It's really disturbing.
Yeah. People are sick.
People are really are. But like, if you said, I would be scared for my life if I was her.
You'd be scared.
Yeah.
Wait. You'd be scared of your life to be around
If
her.
somebody's
Scared for her because these are a lot of fucking sickos in the
I would
world.
be scared for my life because, like, if somebody's willing to buy your bathwater, ain't no telling what they'd do. But God, well, they will.
I hope her dad got the shotty on deck.
He better.
I hope.
Yep.
Shit.
Agreed.
Yo, it's gonna be a case of a snatcher, bro. Somebody gonna snatch her up. I hope she don't leave. Leave her house that often. Yo. There are some crazy people in this world.
So I guess we could go into another topic. Still gaming related, of course. Last of Us Part 2. So there was another rumor going around / leak / it seems like this is very much a possibility that Last of Us Part 2 is definitely coming out February 2020. It was some sort of retailer, I believe. It's supposed to be 4 editions of the gosh dang game. You got the first, regular edition. You got the digital deluxe or deluxe edition. Then you got the collector's edition. Then you got the LA edition. I don't know what the fucking LA edition is. You're just gonna go fucking statue of her. Like, what is on the collector's edition? The same thing.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
I don't know, but I don't get all these editions of games. There should be, at the most, there should be 2 or 3.
I would not be surprised if that collector's edition's like $500.
Bro, if you pay that, I feel sorry for you.
I'm not. I'm definitely not. Dude, I got too many collector's editions. I
You
got
got to do it
Cyberpunk,
like the
Final
Devil
Fantasy
May
VII.
Cry edition. Got to put a sweet ass jacket that costs $700 in there, bro.
Here's the thing, right? Like, what are you getting again? So,
No, we don't.
We don't know.
It's just like it's leaked / rumored.
no.
Yeah.
What was it for Last of Us Part 2, right?
Yeah, like the rumor is / leak is that it's coming out February 2020.
Yeah,
Not
here's it. Like that got rumored a while ago.
No, and Ashley said February. That voice actress was like Feb, and then
Yeah. I saw that. That was rumored. Like that was posted a while ago on the internet. I saw the interview.
Like before that, it was February, and then she said Feb, and
she
then
said Feb, and then she
got cut off by the interviewer, and then this retailer leaked it with 4 editions of the game.
How many editions?
4.
Oh,
You got your standard, your deluxe, your collector's edition, and Ellie edition.
dude, next year is gonna be jam packed. If there's 4 edition, you can bet your candy ass there's gonna be like, a bunch of gamers are gonna be happy.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, not me though. I'm not buying it because like that's
You're
too
broke.
much money. Yeah, I got Cyberpunk.
Damn, he's
and I
really
got-
called you broke, dog. Damn.
Hey man,
It's true.
I ain't broke, dude. I'll be definitely broke that year. I'm buying a damn PS5 that year too.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Same.
I'm not buying it day one.
Yeah, I might have to wait.
I already have it. They're not gonna have anything that's gonna be like, oh, I need the PS5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
Well,
why.
they give me Horizon Zero Dawn too.
Here's the thing.
It's
right?
probably gonna be on PS4.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yes.
They're gonna have a launch title. They never do
Oh,
their exclusives like cross-gen.
Bruh.
That's gonna be cross-gen.
Like, was Shadowfall PS3? No. Even though that game sucked, it was.
But I feel like
They're not gonna have anything good as a
No, but
launch.
if you got
PlayStation has never had like a great launch window. So I mean, like, what are you buying a PS5 for? A Shadowfall 2? Like,
No. I would think
what do you-
more along the lines of like the fall of 2020 looks to be like a year of cross-gen games.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be cross-gen.
yeah.
So like
and
games
like,
such as
yeah, all the games that
Like,
they already
multi-platform,
showed
yeah,
are going to come
multi-platform
out for
definitely,
PS4.
I'll be
Ghost
playing
of
that shit on my
Tsushima.
PC.
No, but here's the thing though, like if we got to look at it like this, right? At the moment, there hasn't been slated for anything slated for the end of the year for next year. But the way I see it is that I'm still gonna pick up a PlayStation 5 regardless because, like, I think that it's time for me to upgrade. Like I've had a PlayStation 4 for about 2 years now, not a year, but
Mhm.
coming up to 2 years. But I want to upgrade it at least. I can have a better graphics, better console, right? And I can play all the backwards compatibility games, right, on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
That's the point of me getting it, so that I can play the next Arkham game if there's a new one, or the next Batman game, and Spider-Man, and all these big like AAA games, even like Red Dead Redemption 2, which even that as well, I will play that backwards compatibility. And before you say anything, Red Hood, no, I'm not doing another fucking walkthrough on that.
Hey,
No, I'm telling you, I'm not doing it. But yeah, in terms of console base, I think next year is going to be really jam packed.
How do you feel like you need to upgrade? You've had a PS4 for a year or two.
No, he had it less than a year. Oh no, September would be a year.
September would be a year, but
Why do you feel like you need to upgrade it?
because the one I have right now, don't forget, like, I tend to get consoles like pretty early, and my brother did the same thing. Like, we got a Xbox One, I think it was 2013, 2014 when they originally announced it, and for holiday time, it makes sense for me because my birthday is right around the corner as well. Like, it's close enough to release, so as a birthday present, that would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So that's the way I want to do it. And I can get a couple of games on PlayStation 4 and just backward compatibility it.
Okay.
And plus, it's less loading time too. Remember that.
I really feel like the only reason they upgrade is when they come out with a Fire exclusive that's like looks so much better on the new system. Other than that, ain't no point in just upgrading just to
Oh
upgrade.
yeah, no, I don't buy a system like Switch or PlayStation for multiplats.
No. For me, it's like it's not about the multi-platform, but at least I know that I can get something out of it. At least that will last me for 5 years.
There's nothing that they said that's like confirmed enough for me to be like, yeah, I gotta get it.
Like we don't know much about. Well, we do know Death Stranding is coming out this year, right? But Ghost of Tsushima, well, we know about Last of Us Part 2 now, considering that's coming out. Well, it's not been rumored to come out in February 2020. But like, if we look at like other games such as Call of Duty, Battlefield 5, FIFA, all of that, that will definitely be like a next gen launch title. So I feel as if that would be a perfect opportunity for people to buy next gen.
Mhm.
Wouldn't you agree?
I mean, there's just gonna be patches for it and stuff like that.
Of course.
And stuff like that, and make it look better. But it's not gonna be like a big reason to get a PS5. Like I've been saying.
But for Christmas, people would get it though, wouldn't they?
No, because of the price tag. Like, yeah, brand new consoles, like they generally sell well during the Christmas season, but not compared to like the second or third Christmas season because of the price decrease.
I'm talking about the first Christmas.
I know it's not as good as year 2 or 3 of Christmas though.
Right.
Because of the either the new models for those systems / the price decrease.
So the biggest question of all, right, considering we're talking about next gen anyway, is the fact that do we think that Sony and Microsoft will give us what we want, the fans, in terms of, lasting long in terms of console base. So instead of it being 5 years, let's say 7 years. If you know what I mean.
I don't know, but I have nothing to say that.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, the Xbox One lasted for 5 years.
Uh-huh.
Right? Do we think that Xbox and Microsoft and Sony could improve on that, make it last longer than originally?
No. Technology is increasing faster, and I don't see it. Like PS3 and 360 generation was a long duration just because of the economy in that time frame and stuff like that, and everyone was been asking for a new generation. I don't see them ever making it longer. I just still think it will be the same amount of time as this generation / PS1.
Yeah, 5 years.
Yeah, so 5.
Right. I think technology is improving because everything is now moving to streaming and stuff like that.
Oh man, don't get me started on streaming, my man. Fuck streaming.
No. I'm talking about fuck Stadia. That's what I say.
Oh man, but you just saying streaming, my man.
But everything is moving to like stuff like Stadia, where you have to pay £100, but then you don't get to keep the game. I hope that Sony and Microsoft doesn't do that.
No, they don't. They just like Sony said, they're gonna continue supporting consoles.
So that makes me happy. I'm a happy bunny.
Yep. So we gotta talk about the slander for Nintendo.
Oh,
rightly deserved.
Trash.
Because this shit was unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
So we gotta talk about the Switch Lite. It's a handheld, strictly handheld. You can't dock it. You can't detach the Joy-Cons. There's no rumble. It's just a handheld, a smaller screen. And they did not actually increase the battery capacity. I thought they did. I was wrong. They did not. And the reason why is because there's no auto brightness in it, nor and the screen size decreased.
No, I think that was found out to be untrue. There's auto brightness, or there's
Oh, there is auto brightness, but the
You can
screen
change the
size
brightness.
decreased, and there's no rumble.
But I think the biggest thing that probably kills the Switch battery is that while you're playing it, it keeps the controllers charged.
Yeah,
So I think that's the biggest thing that kills the battery.
that too. Like there's a lot of contributing factors. Screen size is one, and also the rumble is another, and charging your Joy-Cons is another thing too.
I think the biggest factor is just going down in screen size. To be honest, I guarantee you, it's probably like the same cell. It's probably the same exact cell, just smaller screen size, more battery.
Agreed.
Woohoo! Would have been cool if they actually increased the size of the cell to make it actually significantly more battery life. But no, Nintendo, that would be too big brained of them. They wouldn't do that. Of course not.
I don't know if I would want a smaller screen.
No, I don't. I honestly I wanted them to reduce the bezel and make the screen bigger.
And also find a stronger CPU, but
Stronger CPU and GPU, dude. You need all of that shit.
yeah, because I'm tired of playing game.
Like Bloodstained, unacceptable. That shit's unacceptable.
That game looks so terrible. But I don't think that I can't put that on them. I put that on what's the name?
They had to remove effects though. It's kind of
they had to remove effects.
Bro, I play that shit on PC, bro. That's
Switch is just too ass, bro.
I know. It's like it looks amazing. Like compare that shit to a Switch version. Like, dude, they removed water effects, fire effects look like ass.
But on Switch, it looks blurry.
I know.
Like, it looks like it's out of focus. Like the
Oh
whole
yeah, handheld is worse. I think it's not even HD. I believe, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying handheld because I don't play it docked.
Yeah. It looks
I
pretty bad.
just should make a
Yeah,
video.
it looks ass.
Blurry. Damn, dog. Shout out to
Yeah, and what else? Oh yeah, the main selling point of a Switch. Get this, it's to switch from dock to handheld to dock. What is the Switch Lite? When you think to yourself, Switch Lite, do you think of yourself, oh, this is just a handheld? No. You think of yourself as, oh, this is like smaller Switch or something like that. Like, because the whole point is, like, Switch's name is to talk about that switch from going handheld to, docked. It's a hybrid console. Then, like, that defeats the selling purpose and you calling that device a Switch.
It's a 3DS or 2DS fucking 4. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
That's
They
just
probably
not
had
a-
no
it's not a
idea
Switch.
what to fucking call that thing.
You can't even bro. I swear, Nintendo are some of the dumbest company, and I don't know. I feel like Nintendo's the dumbest company out of the big three. Easily.
Oh, I guess we can also make this a part of the topic. Miyamoto was asked about the online services and stuff like that, and online and how they're doing, and he thinks they're doing great.
Yeah, and VR.
And VR is like doing amazing. And I was like, Miyamoto, what are you smoking, my man?
I hope that
let
was just
me
a
know.
bad translation, because what the fuck? They don't have any VR.
Yeah,
That
and your
even
online
exists.
services. Get this, for Joker, the dang online just crashed. Like somebody just like blew up Nintendo's online servers
Yeah, they used to.
for a gosh dang one character. One character. It's a gosh dang.
He's a very
update.
famous character, bro.
Oh.
Not very famous, but they had to support him in order for P5 to come to Switch. They have to keep supporting it until Joker hits like 5 million sales, and then he might possibly.
I mean, he is on the Switch. It's called what's that game? I don't even fucking know.
Smash? Or you mean Persona Q? Q2?
No, not Q. I mean, besides that too, the other one, the one that was Persona 5S.
Oh fuck!
It's like the Dynasty Warrior type games.
That trash. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Hey man, they wanted Persona 5. They got it.
That's not Persona 5. That's
Oh, yeah.
fucking
They
Persona.
had Persona 5 in the title.
That's Persona. That's not Persona 5. That's Persona.
Persona hack and slash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Persona. It got
Dynasty Warriors.
just
Persona
take
Dynasty
out the S.
Warriors 5.
Just take out the S. Just like put a piece of paper on it. You got Persona 5.
On some real shit though, Nintendo are some fucking idiots. You can't even play, like, there's certain games you literally can't even play handheld in the handheld form. So it's like you can't even play Mario Party in handheld.
Yeah.
You like
Yeah, man.
Nintendo on some fuck shit, bro. I don't. This is why I like. This is why I never personally bought a Nintendo console, and that I haven't owned a Nintendo console in so long because I just think they're fucking idiots. Like you can't play all of their games in a certain scenario.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not even like Switch. It's like you're mandatory to play it. Like you can't like Pokemon Let's Go. You can't play that using the Pro controller. Like you basically have to use the Joy-Cons.
That or you just do handheld.
Mario Party, you fucking cannot play that shit without using the Joy-Cons. You can't use a Pro controller. The $70 add-on controller. It's just Nintendo are fucking idiots. On top of the stuff that they've done with their consoles and all that dumb shit.
I'll say shake my head on it then. Because
All they know how to do is make money. But they're still stupid at making money, but their customers are so brain dead they'll still buy the product. So it doesn't even matter. It's like okay.
why couldn't they just do this from the get-go? Like the console, the handheld, what's it called, light version. Why don't they do this from the get-go so you have two different versions of the console, right? So you get the normal one and the light one at launch. I think that
They're
would
trying to boost the sales, man.
it would have made more sense to do that.
They're trying to boost the sales later on. They're trying to keep it in the headlines. It's a marketing ploy.
okay.
It's just like why the supercards come out. They're trying to keep the momentum.
Like for us, I will say this for us though, like we see it in a logical stance, right? But Nintendo also is like, dude, we could get away with this, and this isn't really intended for the hardcore. It's really for the kids, you know, and the parents that will buy it for them. And if we have Pokemon bundled with it, dude, you know how much that's gonna sell? It's gonna sell a lot of units. Like it's gonna do a lot of gangbusters. We see this as an L, but Nintendo will get a fucking W. Like they're gonna do like amazing November.
Of course, because people love portability, and no one else gives it to them besides Nintendo. I mean, it's gonna fuck. This is probably gonna explode in Japan because people are like,
America too,
the Switch is good, but it's just not small enough. Oh, it's a smaller one, perfect. People are gonna fucking rebuy it, guaranteed, in Japan, nonstop.
Yeah,
probably gonna hit like 2 million within
handhelds.
like a month.
Yeah, Japan loves handhelds, so it's like that's why the 3DS did so fucking well in Japan, right?
Yeah.
And also to talk about it, it's like for me, it's like you took so many features out, and I know like shout out to Kofi. Like I felt like in his Discord when he's like, "Is this a W or an L?" And I felt like
that was a stupid.
The reason why he asked that was I think he was expecting us to say a W, which usually when you ask that type of question is, you know, you're trying to get everyone's like, you're thinking everyone's opinion is going to be the same as yours, and everyone's like L, and then he was like arguing back and forth about it, and it's like, listen, we're talking about us. For us, is a big L because you can't stream it at all. Because it's not docked, and like there's no actual benefit besides the D-pad. Like the D-pad looks really good, and they're not being smart about making a new Joy-Con to have a good D-pad, which that boggles my mind because you would make money regardless. I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably buy Joy-Cons with a good D-pad, you know. So to me, they could have got a big W on.
You could buy that shit aftermarket though. You don't even need the
true.
overpriced Nintendo version that's probably costs like $30 or some bullshit.
That's true, but like people buy that like official license stuff, so that's what I mean by that. They could have made like a lot of money on that type of stuff. And like just also seeing that like the whole point of a Switch is from going from docked to handheld. That's the selling point. That's the marketing tool. There's no point calling it a Switch at that point. Like
Nope.
I know what they're trying to do. It's like, oh, it's like in the same ecosystem and everything like that. But this is their way of also replacing the 3DS. Like because they're saying like how the Switch isn't a handheld, and they got a handheld version of it to basically kind of transition themselves away from the 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
So for Nintendo, just like Unforgiven said, it's a big W for us, big L. But for the casual consumers that like Nintendo, it's a W. Like the kids, it's a W for them.
But yeah,
And they get a handheld, and
No, it might be a
for
W.
casuals, Nintendo does no wrong.
Yeah.
They'll
a
buy
W.
anything because they
It's
don't
a
have
cheaper
brains.
Switch, bro.
Yeah, but for me, it's like there's no reason for me to get one. Like if I had
There's people in Discord that were like, I want to Switch, but I'm not buying that shit. It's like, because it's like, what's the point? You might as well just buy a regular Switch.
Because if someone like even Game Inspection, right? He did not have a Switch, and Kofi was like, "Oh well, this is W for the people that don't have Switches." And he was talking about some of the hardcore ones, and Game Inspection was like one of the hardcore ones. And he's like, "No, I'm not getting one.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a handheld. I will either get an OG Switch or wait for the Pro version." Like it was rumored, because the rumors were there was going to be a mini Switch and a Pro version. And hopefully, we get a Pro version, because probably will sell my original Switch for a Pro version to run.
Probably going to be another disappointment, though.
I'm hoping it's not like a 3DS XL, because that was only a slight improvement in terms of like I think they just increased the CPU or something like that.
I think that's what they're going to go for. People are still going to buy it. So, I mean,
they might make exclusive games though from it too. They did it with the 3DS XL with what was it? Xenoblade Chronicles 1 like remaster or something like that.
The reason why I say this is a W for parents is because like it's a cheaper Switch, and kids, but they lose Joy-Cons and all this other stuff. So it's like you ain't got to worry about that, because it's like it's all like one little thing. The only thing I don't like about it is like how clumsy kids are, bro. I see them breaking. Like my little cousin broke his Switch, like he messed the screen up, bro. I don't know, bro. But I guess if it's cheaper, it's easy to replace it. Like they switched to like $350 or something like that, $354.
I think it was $350 when it first came out.
That sounds like $150. Like with 200, that's.
It's 200. I think the 3DS was like 200 originally or something like that.
Yeah, so it's.
I mean, they're trying to phase out the 3DS. I feel.
I don't blame them. I mean, I don't know. They still make a lot of money off 3DS, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But Pokemon has come to the Switch, so it's like they don't need you no more 3DS.
Yep. Big yikes for them, the owners. But yeah,
it's a W because they're gonna make money, so that's all.
Yeah, for Nintendo. But for us, the hardcore, I should say, so no.
Big L.
Big L for us.
I definitely want a more powerful Switch.
Exactly, that's what I want. Those FPS drops, that Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
But Bloodstained has frame drops, bro. Like,
yeah, and then
it looks ugly, and it still got frame drops. And
exactly.
That 30,
it look ugly, and it still got frame
drops.
Yeah, it's like they took out a lot of shit, and it's still.
And it's not
imagine if they fucking had the graphics on like the regular PS4 level though. That shit would your shit would explode.
Dude, it would probably explode from that Switch, and then you're like, oh my gosh, there's fire coming out.
Yo, that shit's gonna explode.
Frame drops, it hits 0.
Yeah. And the load times are crazy.
Oh yeah, the load times are trash too.
Yeah. Don't
because like you have to jump into the next area, and if you are too like slow to get into like to move, and then you go fall back to the other area, and then you gotta wait for another 10 seconds. Or
Look, that was not an
an
exaggeration. I was at the exact same part, and yeah, it's still that bad.
It's terrible.
That was not an exaggeration. Like, bro, that sucks so bad.
Oh, Nintendo. They could do no wrong, right?
But I don't know. But when you got fanboys, you really can't.
Yeah.
Except for Microsoft fanboys who don't buy your game, then it's like, yeah,
When you got fanboys and the casuals always on your side because they just don't have a mind, you can never lose.
Dude, some of the Nintendo fanatics were crazy though. Like you got like Kofi said, some of the games look like ass on the Nintendo Switch or something like that about the third party. And it's like your eyes look like shit. Like I think Baron said something like that. It's
Yeah,
like,
Baron don't play no goddamn games. He is just a capper. He is a cap star. This
oh, yeah.
man is trying to get clout. That is all that man is for.
I can definitely tell you that.
Hmm?
Definitely have played more games than Baron.
Oh, for sure. I guarantee you that man does not play games. Actually, it's been proven. Like people have like, I don't know. But yeah, that man don't play on games, and he just caps for Nintendo all
that's
day.
why they definitely don't want no achievements, bro, because all of them getting exposed.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's why I want achievements / trophies on the Switch, but Nintendo are like 2 generations behind.
Yep, always, because Nintendo.
What about you, Talada? Anything regarding the Switch Lite or no?
I already gave my piece, so.
All right, that's cool. All right. Yeah.
Right. Do you mind if we talk about this little gaming news I could talk about?
Yeah.
Right. So, as of recently, it was posted on Amazon UK that yet again we're getting the same version of the Arkham collection. But this time,
What?
yeah. But this time, they decided for in Europe, and I believe just for this copy, by the way, that we would get Earth 2 as a free order or something like that. And I'm just like baffled. I'm just like, you're re-releasing a game which was already out digitally, right? And like I was speaking to a couple of people, I'm just like, why are they doing this? This doesn't make any sense. And yeah, true. And they have not included Arkham Origins whatsoever. And to me, that sounds okay. That sounds a bit fishy. But apparently they're gonna like give the skin for free in America in January of next year, but it's been released for the disc copy in September of this year. So I'm just like, you guys just already had the game released on digital. What's the point of you doing this? But like it's Return to Arkham and Arkham Knight Premium Edition and doing this copy now. I want to hear what you guys think about the fact that doing this now, when compared to when it is the digital version. Do you think they should have waited until now to put everything in one go, or do you think they should just doing what they're doing now? Do you think that's a good idea?
I don't.
I think the
think
collection is just dumb.
You
Yeah.
think that? You think you think
times.
Yeah, it's like they've done the Arkham collection, they've done the Return to Arkham. I think they're running out of ideas. To be honest,
I think it's just Warner Brothers for some reason.
They just need some cash in their fucking wallet.
Batman's their biggest moneymaker, so
I don't understand. Like no one cares about those games anymore. Like what the fuck?
some people do though. That's the thing. The only thing I'll say though is like Return to Arkham. Don't ever get Return to Arkham. That's my honest opinion for console base. If you want to get anything closely remotely to the original, get everything on PC, hands down. For games such as Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, because you find it more better there than you would on console base.
Yeah, those ports are trash. Sadly, I was gonna get the PS4 port for Return to Arkham, and I was looking at that shit. I was like, no. So
Yeah, it's a big yikes. And like Rocksteady tweeted out, would you believe, out of all people, and then that Gaz Deebs, who was the marketing for the game anyway, and he said that, oh, we're not adding this, we're not enhancing it, we're not putting any patches out. I'm just like, really, you guys aren't even improving on the game. That's surprising. So yeah, it's a bit of a dud.
oh yeah.
It's a bit of a dud this year in terms of DC fans, and I think that's the WB is just like giving us the middle finger. That's the way I see it. They're just like smiling, giving us the middle finger, saying, "Fuck you guys. You guys ain't getting a new Batman game." So I'm just like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about anything Rocksteady do until they announce a new game.
Batman, Batman, bro. It's
I don't want a new Batman. They said that they're done. I need something else.
Yeah,
I don't want another Batman.
Like Rocksteady said they were done with Batman, and that is true. But I do know the what's it called? I do know that Warner Bros. Games Montreal is making the Batman game, and they're still in production because they still one of the devs came out on Twitter and recently said that that the game hasn't been cancelled or scrapped yet. It's still in safe hands. So that confirms that. And with Rocksteady's latest project, it's next gen title anyway, so we won't see that till next year.
True. I'm okay with that Warner Brothers shit though. They made the worst in the series, so
But like,
I'm okay on that.
but do you still think that Warner Brothers is doing like in terms of like with some of their games now, and because like let's think about it, right? They're re-releasing things, and do you think it's a bad thing to doing this? Like The Witcher 3 port for Switch, do you think that was a bad idea? Right?
Well, it's not Warner Brothers that did that.
Was it?
They're distributors.
Yeah,
Warner Brothers just wants money.
Warner
Yes,
Brothers.
me. I mean, look at the shit for Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shadow
of War. I mean,
that's all CD Projekt Red. They're publishers.
Yeah, they're publishers, right?
WB is just a distributor. They don't publish any CD Projekt Red game. CD Projekt Red, they're indie devs, so they do it themselves. They just get distributors to help, distribute the game throughout the regions. That's it.
yeah.
But
If you
it's
ask me, I think Warner Brothers needs money.
The way I see it, Warner
up.
Brothers could have had a new Batman game or a new DC game this year, right? And it would have saved in time and effort, right? And people would be excited. But because because of the stuff that's happening, not only with their recent games, it's going to be harder and harder to do things on platforms such as YouTube, because I think this is a good way to segue into things. So like what YouTube is doing now is games such as MK11 is actually you can't monetize it. And it's anything to do with blood or anything that says dead, anything that says anything basically that's gory or anything like that. It's actually screwing up the platform, right? And like honestly, guys, I do think that YouTube is having so many issues right now to the point where a lot of people are just giving up on YouTube. And
I don't think people are giving up on YouTube.
No, I mean in terms of monetization, they are. They're just like they want to do Patreon now.
I wouldn't disagree. I mean,
Yeah.
Patreon, but they're still
we still making money and still have a Patreon, bro.
Yeah, they're still
they're trying to make as much money as they want, as they can.
No, because I have got like a couple of friends that are YouTubers. Like I'll give them a shout out anyway, which is Uncaged Games and Caboose XBL. Both of those guys are amazing YouTubers and streamers, and put it like this, they are having issues with like with MK11 and Dead by Daylight and games like that. And if any video that Uncaged posted about MK11 like that, it gets demonetized. Even if you filter it or anything, it still gets demonetized. And I'm just like, that's crazy. So I wonder how long will it take before YouTube loses a lot of talented people on their platform.
They're not gonna lose those talented people. That's the thing, though.
It's like you can't just leave that platform all because that's where your money coming from.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're gonna always stay on YouTube.
Another audience on another platform which doesn't exist yet, so it's like,
yeah.
I mean, there is like, there is that, but like monetization there's no way you can monetize things anymore. I think everything is just going to be
No. There's things you can monetize. It's just that people are going to figure out ways to censor themselves. Which
Yeah,
is that bad? Yes. I've seen somebody point out, one of my friends is like, Young Year had to bleep himself out because YouTube wasn't, allowing him to say these certain words when he talking about cyberpunk, and because he was reading the article or something like that.
So
And
he
I
was
like,
reading. So he was reading an article about cyberpunk, and they
yeah,
wouldn't
because
let
it's the whole like the transphobic the trans thing, that whole controversy regarding like the ad and stuff like that.
it's
So yeah,
like I think the way YouTube is like dealing with this is getting out of hands. I think personally.
oh no, I agree. It's just there's no other platform, so YouTube's gonna do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, YouTube is gonna do like they're gonna be long. They're gonna be here even when we're gone. But like, but I still.
But they
If
might
you,
disappear.
you think so?
Depends.
It's like they may become a shell of what they were.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we're losing
Around,
like
but it's like MySpace is still around, but like who's using MySpace?
Exactly.
it's gonna be like MySpace. Is that what
But my thing is, YouTube will be there for a while. It's just that YouTube needs competition.
Yeah, they need solid competition.
It won't be
There's no competition.
Big
So.
dudes really start losing money, but they not because like they're good.
like if you look at it like this, right? Twitch has different platforms which are competing with it. So you
But
got
they're not really competing with YouTube.
Yeah, on the video front of
Like
Twitch, it kind of sucks.
Shit's all over Twitch on YouTube.
Yeah, on the video aspect, yes. But in terms of like comparing it, right? The way I see it, YouTube right now as a platform isn't the place if you want to like monetize stuff. If you really want to get stuff monetized, do the videos, but then just do Patreon. I think that's the only way you can get stuff.
But you can't do that when you're a small YouTuber.
No, not just
Yeah,
small
exactly.
YouTuber. I'm talking about. Let's say
Yeah,
you
of
got
course, big YouTubers will like if big YouTubers are doing this when they're not even having trouble with monetization. They just want extra money.
And they doing that on top of being selling merch too. So it's like, but
So they're selling freaking hoodies and sweatshirts and also advertisements. They have like people that they get partnered with that freaking give them a lot of money. Because I remember from Angry Joe, which we'll talk about in a bit. But dude, this man got offered $20,000, $20,000 to say some good things about G2A.
Are you? No. Wait.
I definitely would have took that bag, but oh man, look.
He's not a Angry Joe's
Wait,
never been a sellout, man.
Wait, he gave a good stuff about G2A.
Yeah, because there's a whole controversy which we could talk. Well,
I hate that man now. I hate that man.
But
look, I don't get mad at nobody for getting the bag. I just know what it said.
But like Angry Joe refused to
he didn't
take the $20,000.
Yeah, Angry Joe always been reputable.
I mean, at times, but like there is a lot of things on YouTube now where they have to censorship things, and I think it's got to that point where it's becoming more and more, even more kids friendly. Soon it'll just be like a kiddie YouTube channel, kiddie YouTube, so to say, platform. And I think it'll be like the Disney kids Disney streaming service.
Yeah,
It'll be like that essentially, one of these days.
I hope not.
Sadly, I feel like it's gonna come. But I hope the people revolt. To hope there's like a fucking revolt of some kind, because censorship of that magnitude is just like fucked.
Well, it's gonna
like
happen.
You put mature content in as your thing, and you still not allowed to have mature content.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
It's crazy, man. The way YouTube is handling things right now is crazy. It's essentially screwing with people, and like even the people that I know is just. I feel bad for them because they put the hard work and effort into their stuff.
My point, I don't know, bro.
Like I'm talking about smaller and bigger YouTubers alike. Like they put the hard work and their monetization and stuff like that, and it doesn't work out, so they have to find alternatives, and it's very difficult to do that.
What YouTube need to do is to get like like packages advertisers like where your videos are going to be on like more adult oriented like channels, like
18 rated plus.
not
Something.
18, but just like more adult, like where it's you're going to let a couple words fly here and there, but it's like it's not like explicit.
So like games such as like MK11 Dead by Daylight, right? Like I would understand MK11, but Dead by Daylight, really?
Yeah,
And
you kind
horror
of touch
games,
about it.
Yeah.
It's still spooky.
and horror games. Another thing is like I've noticed this as well. Like I'm starting to see a slowly decline in horror games on YouTube being seen as a big thing.
I say if they were gonna if they were planning on doing all this censorship for
Mhm,
people that have mature content in video games or whatever, why
mhm.
not just keep YouTube gaming a thing? Why did they kill that off? I
Wait, did
mean,
it?
I can understand people aren't using it, but if they would have made it clear, if you wanted to post videos of video games that are mature content, post
Mm.
here, and you
So
could have
they got
just had a separate website for it.
so they got rid of YouTube gaming.
Yeah,
That sucks. Like I know that YouTube gaming was a thing at the time, and used to get small streamers used to get the attention and that, but because what you're saying is they pulled the plug on it. Now it's struggling even more for smaller channels,
yeah.
especially for
Yeah.
gaming. So
Like
I
my biggest thing against YouTube is that whenever I stream on YouTube, I've never had a random person come to my stream. On Twitch, that has happened where it's like I could be playing, like I think I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Origins, one of them, and a random person from some country I never heard of came to my stream. It's like that happens on Twitch. On other places, that never happens, and it's like that's why I always like Twitch more than other. Like it gives you the chance to grow. You may
yeah,
not grow, but it gives you the chance because random people gonna come to your
it
stream.
gives you the opportunity to get new people coming in to
Yeah,
on Twitch compared to YouTube. Like YouTube, it's just like, oh, well, we got this feature, and then now they're taking that away for content creators, which I think is a bit dumb. And like, if they're home, it's because they're giving it difficult for monetization and stuff like that, and you're small and you got like let's say 1K subs or 2K subs or whatnot, and you can't monetize them, and I'm just like, it's just crazy. And even like people that streamers on YouTube, the whole super chat thing, that's the only way they can get income now. I
or
pretty much
with that YouTube membership. Oh man,
yeah, that's the only way you guys can get payment now is YouTube membership, and I think that's kind of a dud. And it's it's more expensive on that. Like it's the same price for YouTube membership than it is with Twitch, because Mixer is the same price, $5.99, $6, no lie. So, but yeah, like Rachel, what do you think? Like this whole controversy of taking everything away, and do you think it's got to that point now where people should rebel against this stuff?
I mean, there's no like actual rebellion, so it's not gonna happen. That's everyone's source of income.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No one else. A lot of the famous YouTubers, that's their livelihood. They're not gonna do something dumb to jeopardize that. Because if they do, they're gonna be in a way worse place than they are now. So they're just gonna change. They're just gonna adapt and just gonna have to censor themselves, which is terrible. But there's no other competing platform to do so. So
And do you agree with Jigga though what he said about the whole YouTube gaming type of thing, for them taking it away, and the
um,
whole
YouTube gaming. I mean, YouTube gaming didn't take off. I have to agree with Jigga. When I did stream some of my new games, there wasn't anyone new. I think there was one person. There was one person for an Anthem stream, but besides that, there were a lot of lurkers and a lot of people you didn't really talk to. I did get, of course, more people to subscribe to my channel through either the stream ending and them watching it as a video.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what I gotta say about that.
So I guess we could talk about G2A, the whole controversy.
Yeah,
You probably heard about it. G2A, kind
scam.
of scummy, scam website. You have to pay for insurance to get your keys, and basically, essentially, it is a market where they get codes that are either stolen or purchased and kind of like fraudulently, and they're just using a credit card and withdrawing. So then the devs would have to then pay back money and stuff like that, which is awful for them. And Andy Dev exposed them, and then we see how like much of a damage control G2A is. Offering money in sums of people trying to talk good about them and their experience with them. So it's a big PR nightmare, and yeah, and we've heard from Inky Joe that they offer a lot of people money to of course, promote them. But I guess my controversy is: do sites like G2A need to die / CD keys, or is there a way for them to exist without causing this much damage and harm to the gaming industry?
They probably need to go. Because, like, if a dev has to come out and say they would rather you pirate their game than buy it on that platform, then yeah, you're doing a lot of harm to the game industry.
Yeah, that sounds fucked shit. I mean, I hear Green Men Gaming is legit.
Yeah.
That's about the only
No,
thing I
like,
hear.
like
Yeah.
here's what I think. Here's what I think about the whole G2A thing, because I think I want to get my thing out of the way. G2A is a 110% scam. They have scammed me multiple times.
Yeah, I heard like even if you buy the code and you don't get the actual code, they won't even give you your money back.
Yep, that's true, 110%.
I've only
And
bought one game on there.
no, I bought like FIFA points. FIFA points like that in-game currency, and like it was much cheaper G2A. So I used to buy that when I was a little bit younger, and yeah, they scammed us essentially, and we used to get the FIFA points, but they used to give us a new account essentially. That's what their idea was, giving you accounts and had the FIFA points on there, and just you have to use that on that account. But once you're done, you can't use it anymore. Like it's pointless.
Yeah, that's
So
weird.
I was
yeah,
always like buy through PayPal, so if they did fuck me over, I just like, oh, they fucked me over, resend that shit.
that's why I'm just like iffy on. I'm iffy. Like the way I see it, G2A is a scum, and like they can't even comment on the fact that how scummy they are with trying to rob off money from indie developers and developers of AAA developers as well. And even worse, it's like you're telling reviewers and what's it called journalists to give them good reviews, trying to pay them off, knowing for a fact you're a scum. So like it's wrong, and I think they need to be put in jail. To be honest with you, but it won't happen.
Yeah, 'cause I think what they are doing, well, they are not doing it, but basically, what their money place where people come to launder money.
Yeah.
So they know they're in the wrong, but they don't care. So it's like I don't know if they can be considered for a crime, but they should be.
They should be considered for crime. If you want to really, like, I saw something on YouTube recently. I think it was from Inside Gaming where they stated some guy called Ismail something, I can't remember his surname, Raimi or something. He stated if you want to get a game, then instead of going G2A, why don't you just pirate copy it instead of paying for it? Which was like, I was just like laughing at that tweet that he stated. I was just like, okay, that's interesting. You'd say that, but I still think G2A just needs to needs to shut down the website. If anything, that website needs to get shut down as soon as possible. And other websites such as like CD keys, like there's no problems there within CD keys, but G2A is the biggest con artist that I know.
I heard CD Keys is also doesn't pay the devs.
No, they don't.
No, like they
I
get
use CD Keys a lot.
what you call
Because
them?
I
Like,
use CD keys. Like I haven't had an experience.
I know
with that.
CD
somebody-
Keys don't scam you, but I think they don't pay the devs.
what they do is they buy keys through with stolen well, people buy keys with stolen credit cards, and then like
Sell it off.
the devs don't get the money because whoever stole the credit card, be like, oh, somebody.
But they have to pay the charge, the devs. Yeah.
They already got the keys and stuff, so it's like they're losing out on that, and then they it's just a whole bunch of fuck shit, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy because they have to pay the credit card charge.
Like, bro. Wow.
Yeah,
They're losing money.
I didn't know they had to do that. Wow, that's
Yeah, I think like Angry Joe was saying something like that. They have to pay like the charge or something like that.
you have to
Charge
you have to pay the charge fee for the game.
even though like it's not their fault, it's devs' fault.
Yeah, but even worse, what's even worse, if you buy stuff from like CD keys and stuff, you can't get refunds. Let's say you bought Division 2, right? From G2A or whatnot, and it's cheap, you won't be able to get a refund from Uplay because you bought it from G2A.
I mean, I don't blame you play on that. That ain't got shit to do with me. That's on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying you won't be able to get refunds or anything.
That's what
So-
I say. Hey, use PayPal is your best friend, dog.
Yep, PayPal's your best friend. That's all. Everything. If you like, let's say you get like PlayStation Plus, then that's understandable or whatnot. But like games as a whole, that's a whole new story. That takes it to another whole new level. So, but yeah, G2A sucks. Don't buy from them. We recommend that, and they can go jump off a bridge.
Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody to jump off a bridge too soon, but they can go and merely rock themselves into a prison cell.
No. I got a better one. When they go suck.
Oh, all right,
Yeah, we gonna love it too.
It's a little too much here. I mean, I'm down for like cursing, but to say that on a podcast, a little bit unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, what a rude is.
hey, man, you were about to say something that was not representative of this podcast.
We are about peace and positivity, and
Yeah.
the justice system putting people who do crimes in jail, which is our detail.
I was gonna say animal, but whatever.
Oh, that's don't even say that.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Next topic.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're going into the movie side. So we're basically almost done. HBO Max kind of announced at an investor meeting. No pricing has been determined. I think it is coming out February, and it's going to have like TBS, Cartoon Network, Crunchyroll, HBO, DC Universe.
No,
and,
no DC Universe.
No, DC Universe was confirmed.
Was it? I never saw it.
Yes, it is confirmed. And Greg Berlanti, CW, is going to be on there too. It's everything. Warner Media is going to be a part of, like, Warner Media is doing this. This is HBO Max. And let me find out what else they're doing. It looks pretty good. I want to actually pull out what the tweet said. Give me a second.
So they had a promo.
Yeah. Give me a sec. HBO Max brings together HBO, a robust slate of new originals and programming from Warner Brothers, New Line, DC Entertainment, CNN, TNT, TBS, True TV, The CW, Turner Classic Movies, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, Crunchyroll, Rooster Teeth, Looney Tunes, and more to offer something for everyone in the future. Which is crazy, which is insane. And yeah, HBO Max teases they're going to have the DCEU films and include the DC Universe app. So yeah. And they had like that along with like Doom Patrol. So very much seems like that. It seems like they're going to try to do something like this, is where they're going to put in HBO into it along with DC Universe, which I don't know how that's going to work. with this app because there's no pricing detailed. But in terms of content, this is pretty huge.
Well, all you need to
Yeah,
know
sounds
is
good.
within the 2 years they're gonna increase the price just like Netflix has.
I don't know. I mean, maybe possibly. It depends on the price that they're gonna give, dude. It might be $20 per month. Who knows?
And then
All
next year,
these goddamn services.
But my gosh,
bruh.
but dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Having Crunchyroll on there entices me.
I got Crunchyroll through Verve. I was gonna say VRV, but it's Verve.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Along with me having DC Universe and HBO for like Westworld and all these other shows like Watchmen and Dark Material or something like that
All these fucking places about to get hit with this VPN work, if you know what I mean. So
Oh my
I'm not paying for all these services.
Yeah, there's so many goddamn services for video
yeah,
games.
but I'm not gonna lie, like
shows.
this service kind of sounds fire.
It does, but too many goddamn services.
Yeah, but
Supposedly Euphoria is a
Hulu.
pretty good show too.
no, it's
Hulu,
I seen the
Netflix,
first episode,
HBO.
it wasn't.
I don't know, dude.
Game
Some people
Pass.
are saying it's pretty fire.
That's because it got a whole bunch of nudity in it, but it's not that good.
I don't think that's the reason why. No one gives it 10 out of 10 because of that.
It's not that fucking good of a show.
If people did that shit, then freaking what movie is it called? Shit, the Twilight Knockout. That shit would be getting 10s out of 10s.
Well, all I'm saying is not that great to me. Y'all can enjoy all y'all want. I'm not watching.
I haven't watched it yet, so I haven't made my decision.
Look, I found the first episode. I downloaded it and watched it. I'm like, yeah, this.
No, you downloaded it?
Look, allegedly.
What the hell was that?
Yes, man.
Man, this man Red Hood snitching on y'all, man. Cops at my door.
Oh man.
Allegedly.
But no, it kind of also shows that the CW Seed app will probably be non-existent. So,
yeah, but I think that's shutting down.
So it's gonna go into this app as well. So people are probably asking if DC Universe is going, what's gonna happen to the app in terms of comics? I think DC Universe it's gonna exist and not. And what I mean by that, it's gonna be rebranded as something else for just the comic stuff. You know what I mean? And I think the pricing is gonna be cheaper for it. Kind of like Marvel Unlimited, like No Inspector was saying that on Twitter. I kind of agree with him there. So, but the entertainment in terms of TV and movie division, yeah, that's going to be there. So, you'll definitely see Titans like season 2 on there. So,
Is that show good though?
Titans, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. I watch it if I'm like bored or something like that. You know, it got some good fight scenes. Yeah, but Doom Patrol is really good though, and Swamp Thing too.
So what would be the case for Young Justice then?
I mean, it's part of DC Universe, so it'll go under HBO Max.
Because I know that we don't know if they're renewed for another season, but Comic-Con's like what 2 weeks away or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if it is renewed, then yeah, it would be under the DC. Whether it would be under HBO Max, right?
Yeah.
But
They're probably gonna talk more about that at probably at Comic-Con, maybe.
yeah, there won't be. It won't be a big thing though, because they're not gonna be in the whole H this year, so
No, they're not.
it'll be a small thing, like they did with like the TV shows are gonna be there. Like that's gonna be a huge deal. But other than that, everything else is just gonna be really small.
Yeah. Okay. So, let me.
Mulan.
No, not Mulan yet. Just make sure because I got my list here. The Witcher. So we got Witcher posters for Netflix. Witcher is supposed to be coming out sometime later this year. I don't know exactly. I think it's going to be fall. So it could be sometimes in August to like October. We got some posters. Thank goodness. Henry looks good as Geralt because of like the hair wig. When we saw the test footage, looked pretty bad. I mean, but it is test footage. So we had to have our expectations on that level, which no one did, and people were like, "Dude, his wig is so fucking bad." It's like, well, you gotta wait until what it looks like, with actual like footage and stuff. So it looks better. And we didn't get much. We did get a picture of Siri and Yennefer. I don't like Siri so far. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because I just don't like the way that's not the way like I envisioned her maybe from like the books slash the game.
It's because she's a female. Just to say it, dog.
But
Isn't
Yennefer
there
looks
black?
fine to me.
I'm just messing with you.
But Yennefer looks fine to me. I don't know. Like, maybe when I see it in action, it'll be something different. But she seems like a bit older. You know what I mean?
Hey, I didn't see the cat eyes. He need to get some contact.
No. He did.
Oh,
Like you had to like zoom in. Like,
all right, let me go look. I didn't remember seeing that. Damn.
yeah. Let me see it too. I need to go on like. Do I go on Netflix? No, I gotta go on the Witcher poster. Let me just search that. Witcher, Netflix poster. Okay, that's not. Okay. Yeah, you could see like the outline of it, like the yellow. And you see it here too. Let me post it. If I can, like.
I see yellow, but they don't look like.
No, they're. You gotta zoom in. It has like the little slits or whatever you want to call it.
They look round as shit and not slitty to me. Oh man, look.
How do I zoom in? Can't even zoom in. But yeah. Like the person who plays Siri, like I'm looking at her now, I just don't see it.
Oh man, Red Hood hater dog.
Okay, now I'm looking at Yennefer and I'm not seeing it either. Oh my goodness.
All right, let me go look at it. I think you're being ridiculous.
Here, let me post it for you.
Post it in the chat.
Like it's in the article right now. Like from me reading the books and playing the games, I don't know.
Bro, I hate sites, bro. Just let me look at your site, bro.
Ads.
All this other shit, bro. I don't care about that, bro. Okay, first thing they showing the picture of his butt. Wow, okay.
That ass,
I don't know, bro. His eyes look kind of round, dog. Yeah, I don't. Is that little girl Siri? Yeah, don't like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
And yeah, I don't like either one of those. I'm sorry.
Like before her face, like the close up looked good, and then when it was just like backed up, I'm like, she looks super scrawny. You know,
like Siri is supposed to be. She was trained by Geralt since she was like a kid, bro. Like
she looks like older. You know what I mean?
Oh no, bro.
Bro, she looks like that girl from that new movie.
She looks like she's in her 15s. Like the girl looks like she's in her 15s.
15s?
How do you
15? You know what I mean?
Her
Man.
15s.
In her teens.
There you go.
Should have been like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
If they're doing the books, it should have been 8 or 9. I don't know why she's 15 in this.
I'm trying to look at his eyes. I don't see it, bro. I don't know. Look, maybe it might be like they look bad, but when they actually play the characters, they do well. Who knows?
Like I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the slits. I'm putting my face right in the screen.
I'm good.
Look,
My eyes are bad enough already. I'm not doing that.
Oh man.
Hey, it looks alright.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you guys think in general? We got Jigga's opinion. He doesn't like Siri or Yennefer. I'm in the same boat. I think Geralt looks fine. I don't like his medallion, though. I forgot to say that.
Yeah, Siri looks a little bit wonky.
Let me see.
But Yennefer, and I don't know. I'm gonna wait for it to come out. See how it looks then.
What do you guys think about his medallion?
Medallion.
Okay.
I didn't really look at it.
Yeah, it's not like it's just like a pendant, really.
That shit looks like a Mortal Kombat symbol. What the fuck?
It's like
Yeah,
a pendant.
It
It's
looks
a
like
pendant.
Mortal
It's like
Kombat.
it's like a little wolf, and that's it. And I'm like,
It's supposed to be like yeah, they
It's
fucked that
supposed
up.
to be the symbol of the game. The
mhm.
big yeah.
No, it's
it
supposed
looks
to
weird.
like the pendant is actually from
Yeah,
the books. It was
a,
actually translated well in the game. And this is just like
a medal.
a medallion.
Good idea. It couldn't be that hard to make. Like, come on, bro. That
It
Yeah.
would look very specific, man. It would cost so much money.
Too much
No,
money to make a medallion.
Making a medallion is a lot easier, bro,
Dude, wait a minute.
than
Dude,
doing a specific type of
wait a minute.
design.
Dude, there are people that made the medallions from the game. It's like $10 they sell that shit.
Hey,
$10 or
man,
$5. So
yeah, ain't no excuse.
that's too much money. It wasn't in their marketing budget. Or it wasn't in their budget.
oh man, but they're supposed to be giving $10 million per episode.
Right.
Jesus.
Right.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie, the armor looks fire though. I like the armor.
yeah, it looks solid.
Like so the question is, will it flop? And me, I don't think
I
it
mean,
will.
it's a Netflix series, right?
Yeah,
I don't
some do and some don't.
I don't think it will, but we'll have to wait and see.
I'll watch episode 1, and if I don't like it, I'll just stop watching. Simple as up.
Wow.
I won't stop. I'll probably watch the whole thing and then I'll decide.
Well, I'll watch episode 1 if I don't like it, and then you guys say that it actually gets better. I'll watch it. But
Yeah, I'll go through the whole thing.
I don't.
As a
Yeah.
Witcher fan, I have to finish it if I start it.
Mhm.
Even if I hate it, I still have to finish it. Unless it's like so bad, I'm like, you know what? It's not even worth it.
It's not
What do you,
even
wait, what do you mean? Didn't you try to play Witcher 1? And you stopped that? Come on.
Because that was bad. But that combat is
Yeah,
combat.
it's the timing. It's all about timing, bro.
And then the game looks terrible. I can't, like I said, I can't go back and play old games. That's my problem with that.
Don't you say mods do everything? You get some.
I never said that. What you mean? I'm
mods
not
do
a
a
PC
lot.
elitist.
It wasn't you actually. Somebody else said that.
I mean, it was easier to put into the game, and I probably would mod the crap out of it.
Dude, their mods to make The Witcher 3 look better.
I
But it's
may
like you
mod
gotta do
it.
too much to mod the game, and I'm not gonna do all that.
Dude, I got Geralt's eyes is the one in The Witcher 2.
You changed his eye.
Yeah.
You can't even see that. The fuck is it? Well, I
Changed
mean,
it.
besides my cutscene.
Yeah. Dude, I
The
changed
fuck
that
is
shit. I was like, pew, got his eyes like The Witcher 2. Because I didn't like The Witcher 3 eyes.
Wait, so I got a question. I know this is not. Who are you? What's her name? A Yennefer or the other girl?
Oh, damn.
Triss?
Here we go.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fucking
They're
with
honestly
both.
both bad. If
I'm
you're
de-
to think
I'm
about
definitely
it, like
And
in
that's
the
because-
books, dude, Yennefer treats my man girl so fucking bad.
Hmm.
And when I mean bad, I mean fucking bad. Like treats him like a dog. Like the games tell it how it is. You don't really think it's like it's not that bad, right? No. She definitely treats him like a gosh dang dog, a mutt,
So it's
on a
just-
leash.
I mean, he is a. I mean,
And then
he's a witcher.
Trish-
He's a mutt.
It's
I heard
pretty bad
she,
too.
yeah, I heard she did some terrible stuff in the
She
books.
just did some terrible stuff in the books, and she tries to seduce Geralt every fucking time, even though her and Yennefer are best friends. And yeah, there's that. So they're both pretty bad. If you're trying to get a normal
So I got a
relationship.
question. Should I read the books?
Yeah, it has a lot of good backstory and shit like that. And you kind of like you figure out how Ciri came to be, was born and shit like that.
This man says Twitch like big cop. Sorry, dog. Sorry to hear that, man.
What the fuck? That's a yikes.
Oh man, it's
But,
killing
hold
me.
Man,
Okay, so should I read all the books or just like the main?
There are some short stories,
Yeah, I was
but,
like,
yeah,
are
because
we-
there's I think there's 2 short story books, which
Yeah.
I still think are vital.
All right, then I might just
Is
buy
that- wait. Is that a wild med I see in the chat?
Oh man,
But why
giving
don't
a
they
Pokemon reference right
I
here?
really want a hardcover book and they don't have any. They only have soft cover.
Yeah, they have soft covers. Yeah,
I fucking hate. I like hardcover books. They're just better.
I like both. It doesn't matter to me.
No, cause soft covers, like I be getting into books and they tear easy, and I don't like that shit.
They
Mhm.
tear.
Like,
They rip
Like
them
he
up.
means like the ends like bend a bit and sometimes
Yeah.
they'll tear.
Oh,
at
you
the
mean
end,
the? Oh yeah. Huh.
at the corners.
they get creases, and that just like that crease when you like if you accidentally bend the cover and the crease just annoy me. Like I hate that. It's not a big
Okay.
deal, but it is to me. Like
I don't care about prestige books.
I like to collect books.
Hmm.
But when the
Sure,
world gets destroyed and we get taken over by China, I just got books.
China
I haven't read
or
a book
Russia,
in
dude.
fucking
Oh.
6 years.
Okay.
It's gonna happen, dog.
Yeah, it is gonna happen
I've been
sometime.
learning
But,
Chinese, dog.
but some interesting news regarding Netflix again. They want to give some numbers on Stranger Things season 3, which I have not watched. Or have my family watched
yeah,
yet.
talk about me.
What a
I'm
loser.
definitely gonna watch this sometime, but supposedly they gave actual numbers, so it's like 40 something million households have watched season 3 in the span of 4 days.
I should definitely spoil something for you right now.
Hey,
You an asshole.
Never ending.
Oh,
Oh man.
no. Supposedly, I know the song you're talking about.
Oh,
It's
man.
from a never-ending something. A never-ending. Oh shit!
I
What's that?
never ending, but
It's not
Yeah.
a big spoiler, but it's kind of.
Because I know Hideo Kojima was like, "Hey man, people were wondering what he was humming." It's what is it? I can't play it because YouTube will probably fucking demonetize me or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Take your whole channel down.
Yeah, take my whole channel. Never ending story. That's what the movie's called.
Got to keep it mint condition. Well, he talking about the Switch,
Never ending story.
Yeah.
bro. My
Oh,
Switch.
bro.
but yeah, I think like from the reviews I've seen and friends that have seen the show, I think that Stranger Things series 3 looks to be interesting. I have to watch all 3 when I get the time.
Okay, the reason why I will say season 2 is better than season 3 is the same reason why I would say season 1 is better than season 2 because they all follow a pattern, and it's like if you watch one, you know what's going to happen, and so therefore it's like it spoils it without spoiling it. Like you're like, all right, I know where this is going. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
can
the same
see-
type of setup.
yeah.
I like
But
season
I-
3 more than 2 though.
3 is an enjoyable season. It's more silly in 3 to me. Like I don't know. I just enjoyed it. I wish I do enjoy 3 more than 2, but 2 was pretty good though.
They kind of all mixed together for me
Yeah.
a little bit. To be honest, when I watched the first season, I didn't think it was all that great.
It's not all that great. It's good. It's really, really good. Like it's nothing like people the way people talked about it, I always thought it was gonna be like Game of Thrones level of good. And I'm like, I watched it like it's good, but it's not there. It's like mid tier, like really good show. It does some things well and it does other things where it just falls off, but you shouldn't. It's not that great though.
I really like season 3 though. I think I agree that the first 4 episodes are really slow paced, but I enjoyed the setup.
I'm just gonna say it's one character who was kind of getting on my nerves, bro.
Oh,
I ain't gonna say it. It's like we doing grown folk stuff and you wanna be kiddie, but man, like you need to grow up, dog.
if it's not a
yeah, like bro, we out here, you know what I'm saying? We out here doing that thing. You out here,
yo,
like, bro,
people don't. Yo, he didn't. Honestly, that character did nothing. He was practically. He didn't really do shit this season.
Yeah, he was lame as shit. I mean, he kind of let
half
them
the
know
time.
that-
Half the time, he didn't even need to be there. To be honest,
No, he kind of
was
let
just
them know
there.
that thing was there. So he was like, "Oh, I'm feeling it." Like
Yeah.
after that, he didn't really do much though.
Nope. He was literally just. He was a side character at that point. This man was an extra on the set at that point. After that,
Man went from like one of the top characters to just like an extra. Like, damn.
yeah, for real, for real.
That little girl was more integral to the story than him. I enjoy her more than him, bro. Like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Agreed.
Even though who be letting their kids cuss like this, bro? Like, I don't know, bro.
I don't know. You know what's crazy? I didn't. Well, obviously, I don't know any of the ages of the fucking kids because I don't fucking like look up that shit.
Yeah,
but
me.
the black kid, he's fucking 18.
Wait, he is?
I did the math. In the show he was born what 2000 2001 I mean.
Yeah, that's 18.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Ain't no way that dude 18, bro.
He's 18.
No, they
went
make
on
him.
he went on Hot Ones.
Dude, he looked older in Hot Ones.
That's because he had actual facial hair in the Hot Ones.
Because they make they put makeup on to make them look younger too.
Yeah, that man is legit 18. I was like, yo, I was born in 2000 or 2001. I'm like,
wait, his birthday is 2 days before mine.
Yeah, they be looking young.
17 right now.
I don't know how old the other guy that was
probably
16.
Probably 16.
He don't look 5'9", bro. They got him looking short. They must do some shrinking technology or something with him. He looking like
maybe all the kids are just tall and you're just short.
That could be it, bro. Because
all the kids are just fucking giants.
So, yeah. So, just a bit tired. Just thinking about the next topic.
But yeah, I still need to see Stranger Things season 3 because I'm hearing some good things about it, and I need to because it will be a dope ass experience.
Hurry up and watch it before somebody fucking spoils it.
Yeah, someone is definitely.
That girl Natalie Dyer, she looks old as shit in this show, bro. Like you can tell her age is catching up to her, bro. She's aging like a real white woman.
Natalie?
Yeah, she plays the dude, the chick with the triangle head, young girl. I forgot her name.
Triangle head.
But who she play? Nancy Willard.
Oh, Nancy.
She's aged terrible in this show, bro.
She looks fine. What are you talking about? What?
She looked like she about 30 in that.
Girl, she looks the same. What are you looking at?
Jigga, are you watching the right show?
She looks old, dog.
Wait,
she's taller than that black kid. Wow, they must do some fiction.
Wait, no, she looks short. Wait, she's taller than him?
Oh, she's short, I mean.
What are you talking? I was about to say she's short. She's actually short.
But no, she does look old in that show, bro.
Oh no, she don't, bro. I don't know what you're looking at.
Put a whole bunch of makeup on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can go on to the next topic.
All right. So, next topic right here. It's gonna have to be this Spider Far From Home. Debuted. A cool box office. It's like 568 million, I believe. So halfway to $1 billion dollars. And there was a report coming out. It's like rumors / so take it with a grain of salt that if it does not make $1 billion, Sony will take back Spider-Man after the
Marvel.
The contract goes away after
Sony would
expires.
Really be hoes for that.
I can't see them doing it because they making bank off this. You're making bank off of it, and you don't have to do nothing.
Exactly.
Here's the thing, like with this movie, it sets up for Phase 4 already. They've already set it up, so
they didn't really. Okay, everyone keeps saying they set up for Phase 4, and I've seen this earlier. They didn't set up anything for Phase 4.
Literally
by that. Like, do not spoil it, but they literally didn't set anything up. Maybe for another story for Spider-Man, sure, but not for Phase 4 itself.
No, I'm talking about Spider-Man story itself. Like, it's already set up.
That makes sense, but yeah. But then the thing is, they set up stuff in Homecoming that was never addressed, though. Or it was made up as a joke.
Like the Scorpion thing?
Yes.
Wow.
I never really thought about that.
It's not really a spoiler. It's not even in the movie.
movie. Y'all spoiling shit.
It's not in the how's it
Homecoming, bro. What are
spoiling?
you talking
I'm
about?
joking. I'm just joking.
Oh man,
Cap
and
Star.
the whole okay, it's not even a spoiler, but Jigga, basically the whole like you would okay. Let me ask you this because you haven't seen it. How do you think they're going to tackle Aunt May finding out about Peter's identity?
Uh,
I just want to know about that though.
I thought she already knows.
From Homecoming, like to this.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's gonna be gone. So like he like out of this.
Just take it just take a wild guess. Like, how do you think she is? Do you think she's gonna be overprotective or anything like that?
She seems like the type to just let him do him. Like, he's gonna be careful. I don't know.
Okay. I respect it.
All I'll say is there's no ramifications. It's
All I'll say as well with this movie, like non-spoiler as well, is that I'll say that the fact that what's it called
the first post credit scene, great. Second post credit scene is what I hated.
first post credit scene, yeah, it was brilliant. But the graphics, the special effects. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, the special effects for this movie are brilliant.
I think they're good, but then there were some times where it was bad. My sister was just like, dude, is that CGI right there on his suit? And I was like, she noticed. I was like, yeah. If a casual moviegoer audience can tell, you know.
I mean,
I swore she already knew.
my
No, she
audience,
doesn't. She barely goes to movies like that and stuff. Like she's
the
not
audience,
a big moviegoer like me.
the audience that actually watched it with me in the same like theater, there was a lot of like funny moments for them. So, and there was just like laughter, a little bit of laughter throughout the movie.
And I told people in my review and stuff, like, if you do not like the MCU Spider-Man, you're not gonna like this movie.
Yeah, and I've already
Like
seen
this version of Spider-Man. Like, if you don't like how
he's portrayed.
integral Tony Stark is with Spider-Man, yeah, you're not gonna like this.
Yeah, and it's like what like I don't know about you, Redwood, if you like this version of Spider-Man or not. I don't know.
I mean, I can understand where people come from. Like, I can understand.
You think there should be a limit on how much you should hate, though?
Like, I can understand where people come from, and I think Red also understands where people just want a good, Spider-Man story that's just independent from the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and not
Because-
always having to tie everything together.
I don't
'Cause I've
mind. I don't mind that at all.
Like, Redwood, you've probably seen this on Twitter as well as I have, right? Right. I'm gonna say his name. Fuck
Are you
it.
talking about Evan Filarica? I mean,
Yeah.
he has his own opinion. I mean, I can
No,
understand where he's coming from.
I get from where he's coming from, but like then he goes on about the same thing repeatedly.
I mean, he's not wrong though. Sony has made two of the best Spider-Man films to date.
Which one of those?
One of the
Into the
best
Spider-Verse and
Spider-Man
Spider-Man 2.
One was okay.
Oh,
too.
Spider-Verse? You're counting? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Like,
get them.
Switch that to live action. Switch that to live action.
No, there's still
It'll be only
films. I don't do that, so it's two.
For me,
Wow.
like Spider-Man 2 will always be an instant classic, regardless.
And people would also, I was going to say this, people were like, man, you're putting nostalgia glasses. I watched Spider-Man 2 before Far From Home. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I watched Spider-Man 2. I actually enjoyed it.
Spider-Man 2 is a
One
better
of
movie than Far From Home.
And I can't disagree with you on that.
Wait,
But also, Homecoming is a better movie than Far From
there's
Home.
two in Venom.
Wait,
No.
no, that's three.
that was
No.
3.
I
That
don't
was-
see. Two is so bad. I don't even remember it.
Whoa!
Now you
Wait a
capping.
minute.
All right,
Now
so
you
the original trilogy, they all have problems.
Mhm.
Some have more problems than others, but they all suffer from some similar problems with them,
Yeah.
with pacing and stuff, and like
Pacing.
weird acting and weird design choices or whatever. So
That
even
was-
Spider-Man 2 definitely fucking has problems. Like that movie is far from perfect, but it's a classic because
It's an
it's the
instant
first
classic.
really decent movie from Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I would
But I
agree.
don't think it's the best Spider-Man movie live action. It's not the best Spider-Man movie live action to me.
I
To
mean,
me,
the best.
Spider-Man 2 or Into the Spider-Verse.
I mean, the live action based, like non animated. So I'm not including Spider Verse into this, right? I mean, in terms of live action, I think which is, close enough to the near enough to the comics, I would say would be live action would be Spider Man Homecoming or Captain America Civil War.
See, when people say that, a lot of Spider-Man purists would disagree with that. They'll be like, "That
No,
is
like I
not
mean,
really a true
no, I mean in
incarnation of
terms of,
Spider-Man."
no, I mean in terms of comic book
I mean,
accuracy.
That's what I
Sam
meant by
Raimi's
comic book
Spider-Man is not a true
accuracy.
representation.
Oh
He
yeah,
had
and I agree with that too.
webs coming out of his actual wrist.
And I agree with that too.
I mean, like for me at least, like the way I feel like with the character, they've gone back to the high school days. Like I grew up with the '90s, so I'm obviously gonna obviously.
I agree with that, but Ned wasn't even a big part of Spider-Man's thing.
Oh, I want to rescind what I just said. Actually,
Oh, so
what I meant to say is that Spider-Man 2 is not that much better than a lot of other Spider-Man movies. They're rather clustered together. Besides Amazing Spider-Man, like that series, that shit was like D F tier. But like Homecoming, it's like right with Spider-Man 2.
Well, I would say Amazing Spider-Man. I thought Andrew. Not talking about the story and stuff. I thought Andrew's
performance.
performance as Spider-Man was legit Spider-Man, except for Peter Parker. It was like a terrible incarnation.
His
of
Peter Parker was literally just some hipster.
Oh yeah, and I agree with that. That's what I'm saying. It was terrible. I thought Tobey Maguire was a great Peter Parker, and it was a mess Spider-Man. I think Andrew Garfield was like an amazing Spider-Man, but terrible Peter Parker.
Exactly. I feel like Tom Holland is the best of both worlds.
He's the best of both worlds. And someone asked me who's the best Spider-Man, encompasses everyone. I'm like Yuri Lowenthal. And I'm like, because there was a poll, and I'm like, I'm sorry,
what?
Tom Holland, but that man is actually like legit Spider-Man. And
He's in Ultimate Alliance 3, just to let you know.
Oh
Garfield?
shit! I didn't hear his voice. Damn.
No, he is. Yuri Lowenthal.
I know Miles is.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
The same voice actor in Spider-Man PS4 for Miles
Yep.
is in it too.
Sasuke as Spider-Man. Word.
No, forget Sasuke, bro.
Sasuke.
But
I heard it. Speaking of that, fucking playing Fallout New Vegas, bro. You hear his name or you hear his voice fucking everywhere. It's so.
Dude, you can
annoying.
also hear like Chris Nolan's and everyone's like other like voice actors.
So, like,
no, him specifically. He is used by so many NPCs. His voice.
in the Arkham games, what's his name? Bloom or Blum or
I'm talking about just New Vegas.
I know. But I was talking about the same like a different person that's like predominantly like Yuri is in New Vegas. Steve, I forgot his name. Is it Steve Bloom? Steve
Bloom or something like that.
Yeah. He is a lot of video games as well as like he's a bunch of thugs in Arkham.
Yeah, but it's like I think we're getting a little bit off track here. But in terms of Spider-Man itself, right? The way I feel about it is like I think that Far From Home, did tackle the aftermath for Avengers Endgame, but they cut off too many scenes, I think.
I agree, but I disagree at the same time. I didn't think they dealt with the aftermath as well as having people back as best as
I mean, like they cut off too many scenes, I think.
Yeah, I feel like for me,
they definitely
I feel like
did
the first
trailers.
half of that movie was bad. Like
I wouldn't say first half. I'd say first act. For
First-
me, I thought that's why I said my pacing. I thought the first act
It
of
just
it
didn't make
was
sense.
it was all over the place. Second and third were good.
Yeah, it just said the first bit, right?
Where do you say the second act starts?
Everyone has their preference on
Don't
where the
forget-
second act
Don't forget,
starts.
Jigga hasn't seen it. Red Hood.
I'll
Oh,
say
yeah,
the
yeah,
twist
I
is
won't
when the
say.
second act starts.
Yeah,
That's
we
for
can't
you.
say.
Or no, I'll
No,
say that's
I
when
start.
the
It's a little bit
third
before
act
that
starts.
for me when I think a second.
So
the
I'll
second
say
act
this
started.
though, like in terms of Spider-Man Far From Home, like in terms of where I see this going forward now, is that will they give us a Spider-Man movie that is definitive to the character in terms of like, don't give us a new suit every time, just give us a.
They're not going to do that because
I doubt it.
MCU.
They want him to be the new Iron Man. He's just gonna get a bunch of new fucking
no.
suits.
Wait, no. I meant the suit thing. No, that's not gonna make sense. Like he's not gonna keep the same suit. Reason why is because Disney owns the merchandising. I can't even say it. Merchandising rights to Spider-Man because of the whole deal of Sony keeping the rights to Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Mm-hmm.
So Disney gets all that merchandise money. So
Yeah.
they get a bunch of it, and Sony just gets the ticket sales, and that's really it.
I just think like what are they gonna do next? I mean, what
They're just gonna create a new suit, and that's it, and then make toys
just
about
new
it.
suits.
I mean, like John Watts has already said in interviews that he wants to tackle Craven.
I don't think that's a big.
I don't think that's a really good idea. I think for them to tackle somebody else, I'd rather prefer. But we've seen Green Goblin, we've seen.
Honestly, I would rather see Green Goblin because Green Goblin's like one of the best villains.
I would actually love to see they're making a Black Cat movie. Fuck.
Yeah, so no.
I was gonna say Black Cat.
And no, the Black Cat would not. No, they would never do. I'm sorry, MCU would never do Black Cat justice. No. And Red Nose. No, they're not. They'll be very PC about that shit.
You think they're very PC? Okay.
Yes. Do you not like? Let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
If you thought Black Cat was very PC in freaking
Spider-Man
PS4, oh man, MCU would do you one better, my man. They'll make her not even say the things that she said in Spider-Man PS4.
I hope though. I think they need to bring another character in. I mean, you can't do Carnage, you can't do Venom, but I was thinking maybe doing the whole Kitty thing, what's it called, Kitty Avengers, whatever it's called, that's in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe start building on that.
Mm-hmm.
Would that make any sense? So you could have like different Avengers or Kitty Avengers to come on.
I think they just need,
because you got to remember Luke Cage and all of that is no longer part of the MCU.
Mm-hmm. But no, that's not right. Luke Cage is a part of the MCU. It's just that.
No, I mean like the TV show and all of that now.
No, they didn't say that.
Mean it's canceled?
It's got canceled, but they're gonna find a way to bring them back. So bring those people back after the contracts are up for Netflix. The clause.
I definitely want like a Deadpool Punisher movie.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a Deadpool Spider-Man crossover. I think that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be awesome.
No,
but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Spider-Man is not a fucking
Deadpool
adult.
being it.
They're funny together.
I think
a movie
Spider-Man
together.
too fucking kitty, bro.
Or even better, yeah, I think a Hulk and Spider-Man movie. Oh.
They have completely different tones of movies. That's the problem. And Hulk and Spider-Man, huh? But now the Hulk and Spider-Man movie wouldn't be as entertaining because now Hulk is the smart
just
Hulk.
destroy everybody.
No,
Hulk
but
is, not even that. No, it's because Hulk is the smart Hulk now. It's not the stupid Hulk. The stupid Hulk and and regular Spider-Man is what caused like good
chemistry,
like banter and like good camaraderie. If he's just a smart Hulk, I mean, it's not
No,
gonna be
I
as interesting. It's not gonna be
no,
as funny.
Just
no,
think Thor Ragnarok with Smart Hulk. That would be lame, bro.
Yeah,
no.
yeah, exactly. Thor
I thought
Ragnarok with Smart Hulk. It wouldn't be as cool.
I
It
think
wouldn't.
they shouldn't have done Professor Hulk. I think they should have just kept it away from Professor Hulk for maybe, you know, because this whole idea of Professor Hulk thing with thing they could have just weighed on that. But for them to do like a raw Hulk like they did with the Avengers, and then they could use it for different characters like Spider Man, I think it would work out. I mean, hell, I'll even say this: even a Spider Man and what's the other one called? From the MCU, Doctor Strange would be really cool as well.
Yeah, I don't see Doctor Strange working good with anybody else.
No, it has been done in the comics, so
But that's comic is different from movies, man.
Yeah,
You gotta have personality matching. I don't see him matching that good with.
yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't see his personality in a just two superheroes movie. I don't see his
no, I
personality
mean you
matching
could
with
have like
anybody.
3 or 4, to be fairly honest, in this movie, to tackle various elements, right? Like they did reference a lot of Avengers in this movie, so I'm assuming that one of these days Sony will have to come up with an idea to do Spider-Man 3. But Craven isn't the one I would think as a Venom, as not as a Venom, as a idea for a third movie villain. I would rather prefer them to
Oh
tackle.
man, Red Hood cooked me out,
I feel
dog.
like they would do Craven lame, to be honest. I feel like they would do a lame ass Craven.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, they did the lame version in the video game.
The amazing Spider-Man video game.
Yeah, they did a lame
Uh,
version of it.
I definitely did not play that.
So yeah, that's what I've got to say about that.
So I guess we can now talk about the whole. Quickly, forgot to mention this. Final Fantasy VII. It gave you a quick take on this because I forgot to mention this, and then we gotta talk about Mulan and the Little Mermaid and sign out of here. Final Fantasy VII, kind of weird situation. Xbox put on their page Germany, I think it was, and then they had to retract it. And it was wrong with their database or something like that. It's not coming there and stuff like that. And they had to make statements and apologize for that to get that their fans' hopes up. And I have to say this and get your opinions on it because this is what I always felt. And if let's say Final Fantasy VII remake were to come out, I feel like it would definitely come out on PC, and I definitely will sell well on PC. If it were to come out on Xbox, I definitely feel like it will not sell well. Just because of the crowd that is, Xbox and how they don't support Japanese games. And
Yeah,
it's
that
just
shit was so.
it's like yeah. Like Kingdom Hearts I don't even think on Xbox sold a mill. Near no.
It'd be insane.
Near Automata definitely did not even I don't even think it sold for like 500K. Like that shit
Yeah,
sold less.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Like what else? Wasn't Dragon Quest also on Xbox?
No,
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was PC.
only
Oh no, it was PS4 and PC, and now it's on Switch.
yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, there's like, like
There's
that
no
stuff would not
Japanese
sell well.
audience.
And if it does come, because I think Final Fantasy 15 only sold a mil. Like, it was close. Like, it was like I was surprised by that. It was just like a mil, and that was it.
People know if you want to play Japanese games, you go to Sony, dog.
Sony or PC. That's what
Mm.
I'm saying. And I definitely don't see it selling well on Xbox if it even comes to Xbox.
Yeah, I doubt it's even coming, to be honest.
Yeah. What about you, Jake? What do you think about this?
Wait, what happened, dog? I got
About
kicked out.
oh wait, really? You got kicked out?
Yeah. Well, no, my what is it called? Chrome
Modem?
crashed.
So what I was saying is like Xbox Germany, posted that Final Fantasy VII trailer on their page, saying coming, what was it, March 2nd or something like that, 2020. And, then they had to make a retraction and say it was something wrong with their database and like write a like huge written statement about it and all that. Seems like they messed up pretty bad. But I would say, like, do you see Xbox fans, supporting this game if it really did come? And do you see this game coming to Xbox? And I definitely see it coming to PC. I don't know about
I
Xbox.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
Simple fact is, look, as an Xbox fan, I'm gonna call out all these other dudes who say they're Xbox fans who don't actually play any like they don't even buy Xbox games. So what makes me think they're gonna buy a third party game, bro? And you know what they call them, Jap crap. So it's like, bro, you know what? I don't want to listen to any of them dudes, bro. Like, if it's up to me, I would probably definitely buy it, but I know other people won't.
Do you definitely see it coming to PC though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because more the games that used to be just like PS4 are come to PC now. So yeah, I definitely
There's
see
a lot
that
of
happening.
PC
I mean,
players.
they announced originally, or it was a rumor that it was gonna be just a timed exclusive on PS4. So
Yeah.
I mean, I would think it would. The next place would be PC.
Yeah, agreed.
That shit ain't coming to Switch. The Switch would explode.
Yeah, that
Shit
shit
would be a
would
car
not
bomb.
ever happen. Even the Pro wouldn't help it. Switch Pro, no.
It's a mobile
Then they have to heavily downgrade.
GPU, dog. Yeah, that shit gonna be looking like Bloodstain, bro.
It's like,
Y'all would
remove
not
all
want to
this-
spend money on that shit.
remove all these textures right here. I have a lot of pop-ins and shit like that.
Shit.
You know what? Nah.
You walk across the street, that's a 10-second loading screen, bro.
Like the original Final Fantasy VII, what we're going to do is just have the models from Final Fantasy VII, the game.
Yeah,
With the
exactly. Yeah, it's just a second Final Fantasy VII like fucking release.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. What about you, Todd? What do you think? You think it's Final Fantasy VII Remake's going to come to Xbox?
Oh, hell no.
Damn. I feel it.
All right.
Right.
Not the Xbox dudes not buying games.
Next topic.
Yo, they're not buying games because Game Pass exists, bro. What you mean?
Probably wouldn't even get Final Fantasy VII Remake unless they was coming to Game Pass.
Xbox trash. End of story.
Trash, damn, son. Oh man.
Yeah, shout out to Game Pass.
So we got our second last topic. Mulan trailer came out, and so honestly, I saw bits and
I got
pieces
mixed
of the
emotions
trailer.
on it. I got mixed emotions on this trailer, so that's my opinion.
So it's basically following the story of like the poet. It's based off a poem, right? So it's actually or some sort of literature. I'm not a Mulan expert. I didn't read like the poems or anything. I only knew the Disney animated movie, the first one. First one was the best. I think they made a second one or something like that, and it wasn't that good. But they made it. It looks interesting. I got to see another trailer to give a more of an opinion on it and to decide whether or not I'll see it. Right. And my thing is this: it's like I know people are complaining that Mushu's not going to be in it, and I think the Phoenix is going to be in it or something like that. And yeah, so
Wait, I didn't know Mushu's not going to be in it. Wow, that sucks.
yeah, it's going to be based off the poem or something like that.
Wow. Well, look, it still looked good to me, so I'm definitely really looking forward to it. So I ain't gonna let that stop me.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, some people were complaining about it. Some people were just like, dude, what's happening with these Disney live action remakes? And I'll also say, Lion King getting me a little worried about that singing. So we can also talk about that, encompassing both topics there. What about you, Red? Did you see the trailer or not?
Yeah, I saw it. I'm not a big fan of Mulan. I don't even remember what the fuck the story is about. I mean, it looks okay.
Did you see the Lion King clip of them singing or no?
No, I saw the original trailer. I don't
Yeah.
think I'm even gonna see it. I don't like. I don't like Disney trying to fucking cop out and just make more of the same fucking stories over again.
Yep.
So I'm
It's
probably
starting
not
to
even gonna
become
see Lion King.
super more apparent every single day. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting sick of it.
Yo, they're just like, yo, let's remake everything, bro. They know it's gonna sell because motherfuckers are like, yo, this is my childhood. I gotta see it in live action.
Yep.
No,
I
it actually looks good. Y'all hating.
No,
That
no, no.
one-
What he means
like
by
what-
that is the remakes are getting tiresome. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You know, I actually do agree with that.
Fucking
like we got
Aladdin,
what was
Little
the first one?
Mermaid,
Yeah,
Mulan, Lion
uh,
King.
next thing you know, Hercules.
Yeah, I was just thinking about Hercules, a couple of days ago.
They're probably gonna wait. Probably gonna do a remake of the remake of the what do you call
Remake.
it? Of Beauty and the Beast. They're gonna do another
Oh,
movie of that. Like,
that would be so.
I think here's what I think, right? Lion King doesn't look that bad. I'm down to watch it. But like I am still iffy on Mulan, right?
Mhm.
Um, and I gotta see I gotta see what the Little Mermaid looks like in the future.
Oh,
So,
yeah, we'll talk about Little Mermaid because it's gonna be an interesting thing. But I guess we could talk about it now. Little Mermaid. Um, it's been I don't know if it was like leaked or confirmed or whatnot that Holly Bailey will be playing the Little Mermaid. So I think it's going to be an interesting topic to talk about because people will either have the same opinion, differing opinions, or one person might have a different opinion, or two people. I don't know. People, I know a lot of people that talk to me, in real life, ask me my opinions on this because um, Halle Bailey. I actually never seen any work she's done. I know she's a good singer from what I've seen videos on of her. Um, People ask me, and I've always had this strict, what was it, strict way of like people will always ask me about this. It's like, how do you feel about her? Them casting African American, and I'm just like me. It's like I'm not gonna have an outrage about it like some people do, or I'm not gonna have like, oh my gosh, why is this person, not white or anything like that. For me, it's like I'm not gonna make a big uproar. Do I think Ariel should be, white? Yes, but I'm not gonna go cry about it and be like, oh my gosh, like it's not like that. That to me is like not an issue. Like I do think though there's a lot of good people that made videos on this topic, like I think his name's Young Rippa, very informative, and he goes more into discussion about how like they should be creating more original black characters and stuff like that. And he goes really into depth, and he's like super knowledgeable and intelligent. I'm just like more intelligent than I am. That's saying something. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to praise myself for my intelligence, but and for me, it's like I always felt like, and then people are like, well, why didn't you complain about Deadshot not being white? And it's like, and then I'm like, the whole thing about Deadshot for me is I never grew up with Deadshot. I don't care about Deadshot. But if I read the comics and stuff like that, I would have been like, okay, Deadshot should have been white. And then people are like, why did you not complain about Idris Elba playing Heimdall when he's white? And I'm just like, yet again, I didn't read much Thor comics back then. Only comics I read back then that impacted my life were Spider-Man and Captain America. So there's one of the reasons why.
I feel like the only time like the race of somebody matters is when it's in their like biography, when it's a part of their character. If it's not a part of their character, who gives a fuck if it's played by a different actor? Like, all right, so for like Ghost in
nobody
the or like
complained about
Ghost in the
Hermione
Shell
Granger. That's all I'm
playing
saying.
by Scarlett Johansson. All right, yeah, that's bullshit.
Hermione
It's a
Granger was
fucking
black.
It's a Japanese anime. Like that's obviously
Wait,
bullshit.
Jigga. Actually,
Or-
she wasn't, because I actually like read like the books. Like I read the books like 6 times.
I read
She
the
was
book.
actually
Definitely black.
she wasn't. She was like actually white and stuff like that, and they
No,
like
she was definitely black.
had an illustration in the 1990s of her being white too, from like J.K. Rowling and someone else.
Oh man, they ain't on the black day.
Alright.
Damn, Hermione to be black.
But
So,
like,
like,
if you're
so
if the character's like, sorry, if the character is like Black Panther and is fucking played by a white person, that obviously makes no fucking sense. That cannot work because it's in his origins that he has to be black. So, but like a character like Spider-Man, Mary Jane being black, there's nothing in her origin story that's necessary for her to be a specific race. She can be whatever race because it's not within her origin story.
What about
so
Blade?
It doesn't matter. What
about Blade?
Blade?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a part. I think it's a part of his origin story. I'm not really sure. I'm not a big Blade person.
And he didn't say that about like this.
Actually,
What about
no,
Rhodey?
he could probably be white. Blade could
What about
probably be
Rhodey?
white. Rhodey?
Mhm.
I don't even know what Rhodey is in the comics. I don't fucking know.
African American.
My thing is, I don't agree with that. I think Rhodey should stay black. I think Blade should stay black. I think all characters, like the Falcon, should stay black. Like, so those are the characters that have been created. They need to stay the same ethnicity. Like Riri should stay black. You know, these characters that have been created should stay the same characters. That's always my point. I don't think any race should change. I don't think Miles should, just be like Puerto Rican or just black. He should be both Puerto Rican and black.
That's a part of his origins though. He's a Puerto Rican and black person. That is said to be his origin. If he was different, that would be changing his origin.
Yeah.
But not all characters are like that. Some characters are a blank slate. Like their ethnicity is not super specified and it's not integral to who the person is. So I feel like if it's not integral to the person and you have a better actor that can play it, go ahead, change it. Who gives a fuck? In my opinion. If it's not part of who they are, go with whoever the better actor, whoever did the better scene when they tried out. That's fine.
I agree with that. But we should stop just changing characters just to do it.
I do think Disney kind of did it as a... What's the right term? I don't know how
cultural appropriation or something.
No, it was just like throwing black people a bone. Like, here you go.
Yeah, that's what Young Ripper said. It's like Young Ripper, his like thing was like saying he doesn't like that and he doesn't like getting hand-me-downs. And I was just like, I didn't think about it like that. I think they should create like more original characters for black people in terms of like the only one is like what's her name for Princess the Frog, Tina. That's her name. Like there should be more. There should be more, but Disney's lazy and they just want
Disney racist. They did not make that many.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Care about making that many different cultures.
They want to just be like, oh, let's just like what Jigga said, give them a bone. We're gonna get a bunch of money out of it, and and also make some fake accounts and shit like that to stir up shit.
Low-key, that kind of helps them though. Like people don't realize like you doing that is really getting that movie publicity, and a lot of them
Disney are geniuses. What do you like? They planned all that shit out. Like they're smart about that shit. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That's why Disney makes billions.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of what I think personally, though, in terms of the Little Mermaid's casting, it's pretty much confirmed by the actress that she's playing Little Mermaid, Ariel, I should say.
Mhm.
She confirmed it on Twitter, and I think we'll have to wait and see till the special effects. I think next time they're at convention or something like that to reveal it. So, but like I said, there's nothing wrong with having another cast. Another what's the best way to put it? Another skin color playing a character, iconic character. You never know. Like look at Zendaya doing. She played MJ. Really, in the comics, she was white, but in the MCU, she's.
Well, Zendaya is no MJ though.
Yeah, she's really not MJ though. That's why I don't consider her MJ.
Well, Gwen Stacy.
No, she's not even Gwen Stacy. What?
Wait, what? What is she? Her name's
No,
Gwen.
she's not. Like, well, what has she done scientifically speaking? Like that was been out of this realm compared to Gwen Stacy.
I just consider her another character, like just another Spider-Man friend. Like I don't consider her like. It don't
She to
seem
me
like
doesn't remind me of.
You didn't love with Peter Parker.
Okay, that doesn't make love interest doesn't make her like another
No,
character.
and in the comics.
What do you mean?
Mary Jane is in love with Peter
No,
Parker.
Mary Jane was a thought, bro.
Yeah, she was very about her looks and her beauty and stuff like that.
After
But
she
then,
got done hoeing, she went to Spider-Man. Like,
no, that's what she was back then. She went to a lot of parties and stuff like that.
Here's what I'm confused about.
Uh-huh.
After the press, Zendaya's hair was red,
Yeah, because she wanted to dye her red.
and everyone went crazy about it.
Yeah, and she didn't do anything after that. What do we expect with that type of stuff? She's not gonna do that for the movies. Like,
you making a big deal out of nothing though.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I've got to say. Everyone else has said their opinion.
have you
I
seen
would
yours?
be mad if they ever change a black character to white. I'm gonna be salty. I ain't even gonna
Yeah,
lie.
and my thing is also like Disney has done this in the past before.
So
Like,
if they do the Starfire essentially on you,
like for me, I got
that was I didn't like that.
You know what I got pissed about? I got pissed also about the ancient one, who is Asian male, gets turned into a white female. Asian,
Yeah, that was
very
kinda whack.
ethnicity, and they changed it to a white female.
But
Marvel.
then the side character is a Asian, bro. I mean,
yeah,
the
and it's so
sidekick.
stupid. And then also Marvel, a white male turned into a white female. I'm like, what is happening? Why are we just changing? That's not Marvel.
Hollywood is racist. They don't believe like you can get like a big buzz without having certain people being certain characters or whatever. Like it has to be a certain big name in that position, which you really don't have to. But
no one got pissed about an ancient one for some reason. Like,
I thought some people did, but it died out. It died out.
If not, you were sexist or some shit like that.
It did, but they died out quickly. Like people just like, yeah, fuck it.
Like that's my thing. Like I always keep the same energy. I have always said that. I was like, the characters should say the characters, say what they were originally depicted, and like I don't go back from that. That's what I'm saying. Like the ancient one should be, freaking an Asian male. And
they could have had Jet Li.
And the funny thing is, Captain Marvel should have been what's her name? Rambeau. Because I haven't read some Captain Marvel comics, and it's the little girl in Captain Marvel.
I have no idea.
Give me a sec. Rambeau, Captain Marvel. Okay, Mariah Rambeau. Wait. Mariah. No. Gosh dang it. Give me one more second. It's her daughter, actually. That's her name.
Wait, you mean the little black girl or no?
Yeah. I'm trying to find her name. Monica Rambeau. There we go. Monica Rambeau is the first Captain Marvel, actually. So
Look, bro, Disney got the bag, so they don't care. They're changing everything.
You know what I mean? Like Monica should have been the first one, but somehow Carol was the first one. Just saying, whoever would have played Monica would have been better than Carol Danvers.
This man, big mad.
Brie Larson.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Don't let DMV
It was
fan
okay.
say that. Don't let DMV fan here say that.
It was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great either. It was okay.
I don't know, dude.
Still pop the billion, baby. No, I'm joking.
Still should have been Monica Rambeau that got the billion. Just saying.
Man,
I'll say this: Xbox Live is down.
What?
I mean, I'm on PC and it works for me, so I'm good.
Exactly.
Oh,
Right.
but Jigga, you gotta admit though that Monica Rambeau should have been Captain Marvel first.
I don't know who Monica Rambeau is, so you're talking to the wrong person.
I know, but she was the first Captain Marvel.
I mean, look, when it come to Disney, they do what they want.
Oh man.
As long as people go to see the movie, that's all they care about is them billions.
I agree with Jigga on this one. I'm afraid I agree with Jigga on this one. So
why are you afraid? That's not kind of. Oh man, I'm offended.
So are you afraid of Jigga? You should be afraid of me.
I said I agree with Jigga. I said.
But you said
I'm afraid that I agree with Jigga.
So I'm just a bit tired.
Jigga's the goat. I'm gonna need you to everybody to respect.
Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. in this time, and you're like,
No, it's really 6 a.m. in the morning here.
6
All right, what are you still doing? You just leave. I just like I gotta go.
No, but anyway,
You understand?
Y'all trying to
Dude,
I'm
on this stuff, dude. But hey,
confusing him and shit.
enjoyed everything, our banter and our amazing wittiness, and sometimes not being able to pronounce things. I know I couldn't, and I know Red was having some trouble.
Wow, he threw you under the bus.
and me trying to
What?
keep my hands
No,
away.
I pronounce everything beautifully. Oh,
You did not with one word. Man, get somebody to timestamp that for me.
nah, I was making fun of. You mean when I said Lanier? I was making fun of.
No. There was one time towards the ending you were just like a little having trouble there.
Oh no, Chief.
Oh, yeah, we gotta have Chief timestamp. I need you to search it.
No,
I need you because you'd be watching the podcast.
We'll see about that.
But
Yeah.
I hope everyone enjoyed. Shout out to Random Guy. I think he doesn't get enough love as possible. I want to thank him for always doing some timestamps. And if you're watching this as a video, Random Guy, which you probably are, you are awesome. And I'm glad you're doing that.
We appreciate you, man.
Keep up the good work,
We
man.
appreciate you.
Because Guy give those shout outs as possible. And then shout out to everyone.
He do a lot for the gaming community.
Exactly. He does.
Yo, he that guy.
Yeah, he does a lot of timestamps. I was just, gosh dang, man. I can't do that.
Right.
I don't have enough time.
Apparently, he loves Ryan Gosling.
Oh, I mean, before it's Jeremy, now it's Ryan.
Yo, he has an obsession, my boy.
He is an obsession. It was first Jeremy, and then it was Ryan.
Oh boy.
I don't know who the next person will be. Watch it be like Jigga.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
That came and went, bro. That came and went, dog.
No. It'll be Jigga again.
Yeah, then he'll have like some pics of Jigga that we didn't even know about.
He was fucking some Jack move type pics where him and the fucking he doing the duck lips in the shower.
Biting his lip. Dude, wasn't there one of him biting his lip? Yeah, wasn't there one of him biting his lip? That shit's
I believe there was.
Oh no.
Jigga.
But I hope everyone enjoyed. Make sure to share this podcast with everyone. Social media, everything. Mail this podcast to people, something. But as well as hit the like button. Hopefully, we can get get 10 likes for this podcast. It'll be great. All you got to do, simple thing, have your little mouse right there and just click it. Yeah, make sure not to click the dislike button though. I mean, if you do, you do.
Yo, don't misclick, dog.
And hopefully soon we'll have this on SoundCloud too. Just to
I need to do that. I'm gonna try Friday. I mean, bang on my door, do something, and I'll definitely try to do it. Message me on Discord.
All right.
I'll probably
So let's do our outros then. Jigga, where can they find you?
Need a Bless Red to go first.
All right, Bless Red, go first then.
You can find me on YouTube and Twitch, Bless Red. 2 words on YouTube. Starting to do I'm starting to upload my Twitch playthrough of A Plague Tale.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody's looking into that, the game is pretty fucking good. Gotta say.
Cool. And Jigga?
All right, I just want to go second because I want to say I'm a better gamer than Bless Red and Gears. And
Yo, fuck you. No,
look,
you're not.
man, better Gears. So no, but y'all can check me out on twitch.tv/JakeApril. And you can also check me on Fridays on the Usual Suspect podcast where me and Red Hood and we be talking with other people about games.
Okay, sneaky thing. Red Hood, where can I find you?
I want to be last. Gotta leave the best for last.
Oh, okay. I see
Oh
you do
my
that.
god.
Well, you can find
Best
Joe
at
Boy.
Gears? Word?
He's not gonna say, no, don't say that about me. You can find your boy at Taladia Plays on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. You can also find me on Discord as well. I will be posting more videos on YouTube pretty soon. I have got one planned, which is about DC Gaming Universe and all this fun stuff. I'm planning to do it with other YouTube content creators. I do live streams. I am doing Detroit Become Human. I'm enjoying that game so much on twitch.tv/Taladia Plays. So make sure you come on through, come follow us on there and enjoy our journey to see Connor, Cara, and Marcus's journey on Detroit Become Human. You can see our choices and have a fun time. But hopefully you enjoy the podcast. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to Red Hood as well. Make sure you follow him. And yeah.
All right. We left the best for last. The greatest gamer on the podcast, the man who's the best
Yo,
years in CS.
Okay.
you are a cap star,
The
bro.
man, the
You enjoy being a cap star?
Red Hood 420. You can follow me on my Twitter at Red Hood 240 if you want to see more of that amazing content. You can always hit that subscribe button. And make sure to let me know how amazing I am in the comment section below.
Oh my god. Can you stop
No.
capping, bro?
And
Yeah,
also,
Jesus Christ.
let everyone know how good I am at Gears.
I'm about to vomit. Will you fucking stop?
Yeah,
Listen.
will you stop? Will
This
you?
is
Hey,
making me sick. The amount of lies, bro.
Wait, before we end, before we end,
I'm hearing right here. Listen, I'm gonna be going to the AEW roster, and I don't need this hate right now from my co-stars.
before we end, I've got to say this.
Oh
Stop
man, that's
over exaggerating about you being the greatest gamer and all that.
oh
No,
man,
no,
dude, you know,
I
Twat, if
know,
you
right?
guys
Man is just a cap
goddamn
star.
multiplayer, you know I wipe the floor with you, my man.
Hey, at least I'll tell you one thing. What's it called? Death Stranding. We won't win Game of the Year this year, guaranteed.
Oh, did this man? Oh man, do you want to
And
make a
if
bet
it
out
does-
of this? Do
if
you
it
want to
does-
make a bet out of this? Because I definitely
I'm
will.
done
No,
making bets.
no,
man,
I've
not
already
like
done
this.
my bets for the year,
No,
so
no, please.
I guarantee you that if Thingy doesn't win Game of the Year,
No,
you
I
have-
want to make this as a bet. Let's do it.
no,
Gentlemen's
Because
bet?
you know damn well I'm gonna win this bet.
no. I'm saying it now, bro. Before we end, I'm gonna say that.
No,
right
no,
now.
no, no. I need this as a bet. If you're gonna say something outlandish as this,
It's a statement, not
a
a bet.
statement. No, I need a bet.
Man said this is a statement.
It's a statement.
Wow.
You can't back out of this now.
He is
I'll
trying
just
to
throw that out.
moonwalk out of this line,
You
bro.
can't, dude. You gotta at least bet some $5. At least $5.
He in the U-turn on
$2.
that statement.
$2.
$2. No, $5, dude.
$2.
What are you talking?
150.
$5.
That's funny.
2.
5. You can't walk out of this one.
I'll meet you halfway. 3.
No, what? No, what? No, you're not driving no bargain. I'm holding
Random ass number, bro.
ratings
The hell?
$5.
Look,
For your-
bro. Maybe he ain't got $5, man. Just take the $2, dog.
No,
Hey,
$5.
No, take the $2. That's it.
5, or you're gonna be
All right,
labeled.
podcast ended. We out.
Oh man,
$2. That's it.
$5. We're ending it there. You guys heard it here. It's $5.
Yo, you really can't spare the extra 3? It's a lot of you. Come on.
Hey, look, the man might be he out here eating bread sandwiches, though. He hungry, bro.
Yo, oh man.
So
But anyway, that's gonna be it from the podcast. Make sure you like the video and
he's
everything.
giving you
Until
that
next time.
$5. Hear me?
That's it.
And
No,
so you make
no,
sure to
that's
do
not-
all of that.
Out
And
here
also
eating
tell
tomato
Fire-
toast.
tell Fire in the
man.
comment section below. This man better give me that $5 and Death Stranding wins Game of the Year, and I'm gonna be making a video about it. And, and then this man will probably go a hiding.
I'm kidding, by the way, Red Hood. I'm kidding. You're doing the game of the year.
We're definitely doing this bet. I knew you were kidding, but we're definitely doing this bet. You can't back out.
Oh my god, bro.
Let's just end the podcast here right now before we.
Death Stranding the GOAT, and I'm the best Gears player. See ya.
Cap.